Brain going.
All right, yeah, we here. Wait a minute, man. I swear, man. I need like I need like a good Bluetooth headset. I need everything Bluetooth.
We on live now. We just started.
Oh, I need everything Bluetooth.
You already got Derek in here talking some trash, talking about some. I
Already.
think he's gonna get rescheduled.
Hey, that's Derek talking that nonsense. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? They're gonna be on color people time.
right. They go Jared Allen. Shout out to Jared Allen too. I think he
What's good,
changed your
Jared?
channel. Yeah. Oh, there goes Derek. I might as well send Derek the link down the line.
Yeah, make it a reacts
Right,
make it
right,
a reacts what do you call it? Reunion.
right. You ready to go on start this guy up?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, here we go.
Modern suburbs, and they put in their contracts that you.
Oh man.
One world.
Hold on.
government. Now, this
Let
is
me answer
some
that
shit.
though. All right, in the night,
Sure,
okay,
go ahead.
because you have Jewish people who are white who are not racist. You have Jewish people who are white who are anti-black racists. In the 60s, there were some Jewish people.
Jewish
who
people
did
are
help
not
out.
white. To be stop saying that.
All right,
They're
but
not white.
you had Jewish people like the
Hey, so check this out. You see,
Yeah.
you hear how Sneeko just said that?
Yeah.
I got some receipts on that. Hold on real quick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you already know.
Uh-oh.
You already know. The receipts is coming, bro.
Man.
The receipts is coming. So check this out right here. You know how to let the screen share?
Let me see what I gotta do.
So
Okay. Yep. Oh, got him.
Got him.
Yep, got him.
So there's that. So
There's
my my thing for Sneeko would be like, what you got to say about that? And then check this out, right? Because we ain't got to read the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I got another receipt on that, and it's this Pew Research study right here. So we saw what the genetics said from that Live Science article. Shout out to Torian. What's good with it, bro? Now look at how they self-identify based on the Pew Research study.
Okay.
What'd that say?
Exactly. Yeah, they're identifying as white.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the stats right there.
Yep.
So yeah. Proof is in the pudding. So you got Sneeko sitting up there like just chronically calling Tariq Nasheed, you know what I'm saying, names, but there goes the proof right there.
Right. Yes. Yeah, Sneeko's an idiot. And did you watch Satanist Center's reaction to this?
Nah, I ain't see it. What did he say?
I watched a little bit of it. I watched like the beginning of it, and he was definitely roasting Sneeko. He said the same thing we said about about the U's being white and whatnot. And I don't know. I was just getting to the part where he started. I guess Myron was coming in. He was definitely laughing at some of the jokes that Tariq roasted Myron with.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I did see it because now that I remember, I think I was like chilling on the couch and I was watching it, and I remember because Saint Center was laughing at the jokes that Myron was telling, and I just remember some dude being outraged in the comment section, like, Marquette, why are you laughing at these jokes? They're not funny.
Ha!
He was mad in the comments, bro.
Right. Yeah. And I'm wondering if Myron and them's gonna cut him off like O'Shea Duke Jackson say that they cut Tommy off, but I don't think they really cut Tommy off. To be honest with you.
You know when we was on Twitter earlier trolling,
Yeah.
I seen Tommy had wrote something about I think he felt that he should have been invited for the next one because they trying to reschedule another one, which is not gonna happen, but they trying to reschedule another one, and they want to have Andrew Wilson debating Tariq Nasheed. Yeah. And Tommy was like, I thought I would have been the tag in partner or something like that on a tweet that he put on there, but I don't know why he thought that he would have been the tag.
Yeah, that doesn't even make
partner,
sense.
But you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right. That doesn't make zero sense at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy's silly. He's a silly guy. And let's get it.
The Levitt brothers who created the modern suburbs, and they put in their contracts that you couldn't have black people. These were white only. If these Jewish people had Jewish supremacy, they said, we want white only, no black people in these suburbs. Many of those stores that were discriminating against black people during the civil rights era, those were Jewish-owned stores.
Hey, let me make a real quick point, bro.
Those buildings that black people were complaining about.
All right.
So you know how these chads always go around saying that, you know, people don't address those nano hats.
Nano hats. What's that?
The nano hats. What do
Oh no,
nano?
that's
Yeah,
what they
the
wear.
sombreritos. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
They be saying that but like there was a whole situation that took place earlier this year with Kyrie Irving. Then there was a situation that took place with Kanye West, and then there was that situation that took place with Ari Emanuel, where he got criticized for not saying anything about Dana White being a domestic violence enforcer. You know what I'm saying? And these people be getting called out all the time. So I don't know where a lot of these people like Sneeko or Myron get this notion that those people, them sombreritos, shout out to Derek, they don't get called out. But them nano hats be getting called out all the time, the leprechaun hats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they say that they don't get called out, but they get called out all the time. I remember Tariq doing a few streams about the Kyrie situation. He did a couple streams about the Kanye situation. I don't know if he talked too much about Whoopi Goldberg or not, because Whoopi Goldberg, for the most part, made her bed with a lot of the stupid stuff that she said. So a lot of people might not want to cover her. But yeah, them people be coming at us all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, the Black Hebrew Israelites, I mean, they be going in all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they be out on the street corner, you know what I'm saying, going at quote unquote Isu. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know where they get this notion that people don't say stuff back to these people, but there's a long documented history of those people being rebutted to with a lot of the nonsense that they come with.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about all that.
Yeah.
These were anti-Black Jewish people. So you had anti-Black Jewish people, you had pro-Black Jewish people. But the anti-Black ones, they fall under the banner of white supremacy too. See how that works?
Yeah, but there's definitely a strong amount of them that supported blacks and funded the civil rights movement.
And there were some that were oppressed.
Why are y'all not listen? If y'all are trying to make the argument that Jews subvert things, it's just really hard to listen to y'all make the argument when y'all say, I can't wait to get him here. Then when y'all get him here, y'all keep letting him off the hook. If you're telling people that Jews subvert people, then why
Yo, that bad boy still playing? See, they done took grind out the game. Yo, can y'all hear? Is Grind still there, or can y'all hear me, or what's good? Let me know what y'all. Let me know what's going on. I don't have control over the stream. I'm just in here as a guest, so y'all just gonna be getting a bunch of corny jokes. Are y'all able to hear me? If y'all can hear me, let me know. Let's see, hold on real quick. Grind crazy. Oh man. Yeah, that Wi-Fi acting crazy. Derek said that boy better go to Starbucks. Derek said that boy better go to Starbucks. They got better Wi-Fi at the Starbucks. But D Trail said that that McDonald's Wi-Fi is acting crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what's up with Grind. But I'm dead. Grind need to take it off of the main internet that he got and set up that hotspot with his cell phone and run the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? Anime fan for life said the algorithm heard that sombrerito word. Now we call them sombreritos, bro, or nano hats. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to hit us with them space lasers. They not about to hit us with them space lasers. They ain't like us. You know what I'm saying? But Myron and them they be all cap with a lot of the stuff that they say. They don't know anything. They don't have any facts. They just come up with a bunch of facetious, fictional, non-based in fact arguments and literally just say anything. And I don't know what's more disappointing, man. Like, what's more disappointing? The fact that people just take what they say as fact, or the fact that people don't go and research any of this kind of stuff and counter it. Because, like, how you just gonna believe a lot of it? Like, the fact that people believe a lot of the nonsense that they say, and then people turn around and get angry about it, that kind of shows for real how how people look at us. If you could just say like the most negative thing and people automatically believe it and there's no requirement of fact, what does that say? We trying to get this tech issue figured out. we trying to
almost got me.
They hit you with them nano hat space lasers, bro.
I see Derek talking about some illegal. Oh man.
That's hilarious.
That's why I need them Dr. Umar style donations, man. Y'all gotta get them right.
Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. $ KO Kid Fit.
Let's go.
Yeah. We about to do that Cash App. We about to do that Cash App rage. You know how they be having the red pill rage? We about to do the Cash App rage. Hey, if we don't get a Cash App every 5 minutes, we about to, you know what I'm saying, black out on y'all out here.
Exactly. Like, I forgot what point we was on. Oh yeah, I was talking about, because Tommy was kind of he was saying where they were messing up their arguments and whatnot, and I was saying that was the reason why they didn't want Tommy. Like, you can't be even remotely acting like you want to be on their team, or even remotely kind of giving them a little something. So that's why they kind of they didn't want Tommy on there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I don't know that whole situation there. I think what it is too is like, a lot of these guys are not really friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're photo ops. They're photo op friends. So like, you know, like me and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we chop it up off of YouTube and all that. Mm-hmm. I don't think a lot of these dudes really have relationships all like that with the people that they present with on camera. So, you know, you got like a whole bunch of phony stuff going on. So like they really can never get on a coordinated page, which is why they seem so unorganized and just off base when they try to team up on somebody. It's like no coordination. You ever seen one of them basketball games where like they screen the wrong person, somebody fall down, they try to throw a no-look pass and bust somebody in the face with a basketball? That's how this was, man. This was super goofy. You know what I'm saying?
It really was like that. Yeah, I don't believe any of them are really friends behind the scenes, to be honest.
Nah, not if they was friends behind the scene, bro. Like Saint the Sinner wouldn't be getting away with like the little behind the scenes agenda that he have to like take each of them out.
Right? Yeah, he does seem to have a little behind the scenes agenda, doesn't
he? Yeah,
definitely does. I didn't think about that either. Let's get it.
And then they let him off, and then they wonder how they got him off. Because what you're arguing is you refuse to acknowledge the other side. If your argument is that Jews subvert things, why would you then argue with Tyreek when he's telling you they subverted this? Why would you argue that?
Because he just understood that it's a different ethnicity. He doesn't realize that.
No, he did it.
There's nothing to acknowledge there. There's nothing. There's nothing to acknowledge.
I don't know if
what happened now.
There's like Sneeko is trying to force an acknowledgement where there isn't one. There's no need to acknowledge that. We've already proven with the data that racially they're white. Then as far as the ethnicity goes, that's neither here nor there. They try to turn that word into a combination religion / ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, if Tariq is talking about white supremacy and white supremacy is white racial unity, then he doesn't have to do anything as far as ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to white supremacy, the Dutch, which is a different ethnicity than the English, which is a different ethnicity than the Spanish, we're all in together on the transatlantic slave trade.
Right.
White supremacy. You know what I'm saying? It's European culture acting like European culture. We know that a lot of them people are from Europe. You know what I'm saying? That was evidence that, you know what I'm saying, what the results of World War II was. You know what I'm saying? So Sneeko is trying to get this like fake acknowledgement of something that's not even going to help his argument. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, Sneeko's an idiot. Let's get it.
Facts.
The argument bad faith.
I acknowledged it. Yeah.
Okay,
A lot of white people come from different ethnic backgrounds.
Okay, but
when they all get together,
That's where y'all should have now stuck. Once he
keeps saying that. He keeps saying that they're from different ethnic backgrounds. They're not white. Jews are not white people.
but they're classified as white.
Now, so you got to break down Sneeko's argument, bro. You got to break down Sneeko's argument. Sneeko is trying to say they're different ethnicities, and then he says based on them being different ethnicities, they're not white. That's like if we said Derek's not black because he's a different ethnicity than us.
Right.
Black is the race. Ethnicity is, you know, nationality, your culture, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Your religion, however you classify the ethnicity as. Language, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to Hispanics, we all know that Hispanic means Spanish speaking. That's the ethnicity. It's the link that holds the culture together by language. So there's a lot of different things that can make up an ethnicity, but ethnicity is not the same as race. Sneeko is conflating race and ethnicity as a debate tactic because he's such a racist himself. He actually believes the low IQ talking points and thinks that Tariq Nasheed has never been in this situation before and that there's no muscle memory for dealing with these 1984 American Republican arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's interesting how Sneeko really thinks he's just sitting up here loud and wrong, and he really thinks that he's smart. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder how his I guess his core audience now is looking at him. I guess they're all you have to be an idiot to follow him, so I guess they probably still think he was the best.
Well, they really, I mean, they kind of weird, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he kind of said some violent sexual stuff to that YouTuber, the girl named Chad.
Oh, right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't say too much about that.
Yeah. And he said he thought Cuties was a good show and there was nothing wrong with it.
Oh, yeah. That's wild, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's his audience is definitely weird. Safe to say.
Find out how they would be white supremacists if they didn't like your black ass.
But you're not seeing where he doesn't understand. It's like they're classified that within the group because they want to be undercover as white people to divide white and black people to have ultimate control. That's what you don't seem to understand. And you're also overestimating the anti-black racism. That's the smallest problem. So you're here with
how is anti-black racism? How Tariq Nasheed is a black man? How is anti-black racism the smallest problem to a black man? That's like him saying what was going on with them sombreritos during World War II is a small problem to the rest of the world. Yeah, it's a small problem to the rest of the world, but it's not to those people that are dealing with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that don't make any sense.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. Yeah, Sneeko's he's just going out of emotion right here.
That's why you're here with the suit in your profile picture. Tommy's wearing a suit. The majority of black Americans, they wear their pants sagging. They wear nothing. They wear bras. They're out there with red hair because they subverted hip hop culture.
So here we go with these tropes again.
Let me explain.
Okay, the majority.
Zionists made black culture through hip hop to make it degenerate, and that's why you're a millionaire up here and you're not giving away your money for reparations because they use hip hop.
Why should I give my money away?
Black people think of themselves as victims forever. It's anti-black racism.
Why should I give my money away?
You know what's funny? Sneeko said that you know, we use hip hop culture and everything, but you look at his outfits and stuff and the way that he tries to dress or tries to present himself, he's copying off of the things that we do.
Sneeko copies off of China Mac.
He's
Sneeko copies off of China Mac. You know what I'm saying? And as far as that quote unquote subversion of culture and all of that goes, and the majority of quote unquote black people sagging their pants and all of this, there's no statistics. See how I pulled up the Pew Research and how I pulled up the Live Science to prove the points that I'm making? There's literally nothing that Sneeko can prove that he can pull up that'll show a statistical sample where the majority, quote unquote, of black people wear their pants sagging. That's a ridiculous claim.
Right.
But the thing that's I don't know what's more ridiculous about it. Sneeko saying it, or the fact that a majority of non-black people and black coons actually believe it, despite not seeing that every single day. Like, if you ask how many people did you see sagging your pants, everybody will say like, yeah, I saw one idiot sagging their pants all day. You saw one idiot sagging their pants, but you probably came in contact with or saw thousands of people that day. But you saw one idiot sagging your pants, and somehow that one idiot becomes the majority because people have been programmed to believe that. Make it make sense.
Exactly that. And I guess it goes back to what I was saying yesterday about I don't know. I guess him and other non-black people, they take whatever they see initially, and they never do any of their own research with it. They don't go outside the box. They just go with the first thing that they hear.
Facts. They stay outside the box. You know what I'm saying? That's why they trick so much. They got to pay for it to get inside the box.
Oh man.
Is the smallest issue of their problems. All they know that they can control through culture to keep people at the bottom. Anti-black racism is the smallest of their issues.
So why don't y'all stay the fuck out of my culture, right? And stop perpetuating the worst of it, right? If you're not of it, right? Stick to your ethnicity, right? Whatever shithole country you come from, whatever failed government, right? And stay into that, right?
Well, I was born in America.
I don't give a fuck where you were born. You
have you fled from Europe,
ethnicity. Right, you have a culture and ethnicity that's real, right? Stick to that, right? I don't want to hear you up here speaking in our lingo, trying to talk fucked up AABE. Stick to what you know, because it's also a lack of understanding, right? And it's being intellectually honest about history.
Do you know I'm part black? Do you know that?
It has nothing to do with it, right?
Now check this out. Here, this is that. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, you good. I just say you got to stop claiming that little sliver of blackness that he got.
Well,
great granddad.
As far as I'm concerned, he can claim that all he wants, right? Keep saying that you're part black. If you believe in the out of Africa theory, which I don't, but most people do, then everybody's part black, right? However, you know what I'm saying? The issue with that is Sneeko will say he's qualified to say all this stuff because he's a sliver black, but then we'll say Tariq Nasheed is not qualified to do something because his wife is mixed.
Right.
Like how does that make sense? Like, bro, you're 1/15th black, but a full black man who is married to a woman who's of mixed ethnicity is not qualified to talk about issues that face him on a daily basis. This is where you run into those problems with that whole, you know what I'm saying, that DP stuff. And it goes multi-directional. You know what I'm saying? You got people on the one side that DP, and then when you're dealing with somebody like Sneeko hits you with the DPing, and it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna say in this situation? But the fact that people try to say like I have an ounce of black in me, so that makes me, qualified to do whatever, and then turn around and try to disqualify somebody for the same reason, I don't know how that works. That's like a double negative. You know what I'm saying? Like I have 15% black, so I can talk about this stuff, but you're fully black and your wife is mixed, so you're not qualified to talk about it. I don't understand how that can anybody in the comment section help us to make that logic make sense, because it doesn't make sense. And see, the thing is that on both sides, you know what I'm saying, they both have to save face. So neither one can really counter that argument. You see what I'm saying? Yep. It puts everybody into a situation, which is why I'm always like, hey, that's not the cross you want to die on, but we can sit there and watch everybody die on that cross. You know what I'm saying? Right. It is what it is.
Right. No, because there's a lot of white people with black backgrounds. There's a lot of white people who got black back. That don't mean anything.
So what is a black person then?
Can I ask you something, Sneeko?
Good question. I'm a foundational black American. I know what that is.
You keep saying foundational. What does that mean?
I know what that is. I can define that. But yeah, other black folks, that let them define what their blackness means. I'm a foundational black American. So that
Okay,
means my
whatever
lineage
you
comes
want to
to
use
the
to make yourself feel
right.
special.
Do you,
No,
wait, do you believe you were here before the
Whatever
native?
special
You believe you were here
terminology,
before the native?
foundational, whatever. Like
Yeah,
they
my
want to keep
lineage
you as a
goes to the.
victim forever. What you don't seem to understand is that
but
Zionists want you to be in this victim
oh
mentality.
no, that's the deflection. No,
where
you just
it's not a
deflecting.
deflection. They
No, it's a
want you to
deflection.
think you're
No,
special.
it's you, your ass. You the problem, not the Zionists.
So, hey, check
I'm the
this out,
problem.
though, Grind. Let's ask this question because don't nobody ever ask this question. The same Zionists that Sneeko is saying want black people to believe that they're in a victim mind state. Don't you think that they want his Chihuahua self to think that he's white? Wouldn't that cause the same type of division if you got a little, you know what I'm saying, ADHD mixed kid walking around like Sneeko with half a tooth, blurting out things every 5 minutes because he has no impulse control?
Right.
Wouldn't him believing that he's white be the same type of subversion that he's saying these people do to black people to try to keep black people in the victim mentality?
Yep.
How come nobody said anything like that? Like you actually have Myron Gaines, a velociraptor toe nose having hair hat hooligan. You know what I'm saying? not like us, non-foundational black American, you know what I'm saying, struggle sandal wearing red pill incel clown, thinking that he's a white man. He thinks that he's a Chad. He's an Amaral. He's an Amaral Foodle. You're an Amaral, bro. You're an Abu. You're not a Chad, bro. You're an Abu. And what's interesting is that he has a manager now that actually falls under the blanket of those Sombrerito people that he's saying are trying to subvert him. Sneeko and Myron are being managed by one of the subverters.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Everything about them, nothing about their argument or whatever they're saying, talking points makes no sense. Crazy. Mental gymnastics the whole way through.
The Filipino black guy is the problem.
The white, yeah, because you try to come over here and align yourself with white supremacy.
Filipino Haitian.
Yeah, and by the way, it was a foundational black American who stopped the Filipinos.
Well, okay, that's a serious allegation. Where do I try to align myself with white supremacy, Tariq?
You just got your damn tooth knocked out for hanging around a bunch of white supremacists in Detroit.
Tell me, like, based on my ideology, how do I try to align with white supremacy?
Because you were sitting up there trying to antagonize a foundational black American brother, and he gave you a Harriet Tubman fist in your damn mouth.
Okay, because I'm trying to antagonize
did you not just hear your tropes about how what you think of the black community?
Right, and that's why you have a suit, and the majority of black Americans don't. Do the majority of black Americans dress like you and appear like you and speak like you? Yes or no?
We're not a monolith. We have a whole spectrum of the way we get down. That's the great thing. That's the great thing. No, there's no majority anything. No. That's the great thing about foundational black Americans. Our culture is very vast. We have the sexy reds. We got the middle class people, and we got the heroes like the Rosa Parks and the Dr. Kings and the Malcolm X's and the Tariq Nasheeds and people like that.
Right, you're talking about the exceptional ones,
thing about our
culture. But Tariq, so
yeah, and it seemed like Sneeko only watches like rap music. That's where he gets all like you know we talked about like white boys tend to watch World Star, and that's where they get all their research on black people.
Right.
That's pretty much what Sneeko's proving right here. Like you're watching World Star, and you might watch a couple, 2, 3 prank videos with your boy I Show Speed and Casanat, and now you're thinking like, oh yeah, that's how black people act.
I think that everybody should do everybody how they do black people. So when people watch porno, you know what I'm saying, all that nasty stuff that you see white women doing on pornos, we should just assume all white women are like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we watch movies about the mafia, we should just assume all Italian people are like the mafia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Any of the most negative things of their culture that are popularized, when we watch those things about those people, we should just assume that that's how those people are. And the thing is that since that's the standard of what everybody does to us, then we should do that to them.
Exactly. We really need to start doing that for real. I mean, you got people trying to start to do it on Twitter, but it's just it's not enough right now.
Yeah, it's not enough. They need to get like an avalanche, like those big stones rolling down the mountain, like on Indiana Jones with it.
Exactly.
Why were you able to become a millionaire in a white supremacist black America?
Because I am a phenomenal foundational black American.
Because you're phenomenal, right? It's like,
yes.
You're
because
okay,
I'm phenomenal.
You didn't answer my question. Why? This is true, and every black person knows this.
And many of us are very
listen, Grind.
Okay,
Anytime somebody asks, well, how did you become rich in a white supremacist America? The same way that there's rich people in a third world country. I don't know like how intelligent Sneeko is, but there's always these things called mathematical anomalies. So you look at one Tariq Nasheed or you look at one LeBron James, and because those people became rich, literally everybody is rich because of those people.
Right.
Now, by that same logic, all of this poor white man stuff and the white man is oppressed. You can't be oppressed if you got Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
Whoa. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I don't understand, like, when people come with these arguments, just like most of the time, if the argument is in bad faith, all you got to do is just apply their argument to a normal situation and have them explain the normal situation that falls under the blanket of that bad faith argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we learned some debate game.
Yeah, that's just in case a blue-haired freak decides to pull up and we got to put him in his place.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
we need to go and bait him one time.
Yeah, man, he need to get his life together one.
Right.
You don't get it.
So why do the majority of Black Americans dress with their pants sagging and look up
They
at Sexy
don't.
Red?
The majority of Black Americans do not dress with their
Because they
damn
vote
pants
Democrat.
down. They do not. The majority of Black Americans don't. See, you guys, you look at things.
The
through
majority of
culture
Black Americans
supremacy.
don't worship celebrities in hip hop.
No, you
No,
worship
they
them.
don't.
No,
That's,
they don't.
that's you guys. Because you have to.
Yeah, that's he thinks that we're all like little dumb kids just running around with our heads cut off or something like just because we see somebody that's a rapper or something, like, we don't go crazy about that. That's what kids do.
The majority of Black Americans worship celebrities in hip hop. Name 5 Black Americans that you know that worship celebrities in hip hop.
I can't name any.
Right. But if the majority the majority do, right, then he should be able to easily pull up at least only 5, because there's how many Black Americans?
There's millions.
Yeah.
40 million according to their numbers.
Yeah. So if there's 40 million Black Americans and the majority and 51% of 40 million, which would be what, like 21 million, you should at least know 5 of those people who you can use as an example to validate the point that you're trying to make. I guarantee you, Sneeko can't name any.
He can't. He can't. Yeah, he just really Sneeko really just shoots from the hip, and I guess he thinks that he's like roasting an FBA classroom when he hasn't been in one, and he just he's ill-equipped in all different ways.
Now let's ask this question: besides P. Diddy, how many FBA people are sitting around watching their girlfriend get stroked by another dude?
That's a very, very rare occasion.
Right.
I don't think that's something that I just kind of like start hearing about on the internet, to be honest.
Right. Now, how many Sneekos do you know that did that?
100% Sneeko.
Facts.
To see.
So I'm a white supremacist who idolizes Sexy Red. Is that what you're saying?
If that's the case, do the majority of Filipinos eat dogs and sell their kids to sex traffickers? Are we
Absolutely
gonna do
not.
that?
Absolutely
All right
not.
then.
Absolutely
gonna
not.
go
The majority
there?
of Filipinos. See, that's
You wanna
the
do
Chinese
that?
one. See, you don't seem to know the differences between races. The majority of Filipinos
Now,
are
hey,
hardworking.
check this
I'm
out. Here
asking
go
about
another
the
point for you,
average
Brian.
person.
Here go another point for you, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Sneeko is talking about Sexy Red and worshiping Sexy Red, but
right.
So far, the only person that I've seen on their knees in front of Sexy Red is a white dude.
Whoa. That's true.
Am I mistaken about that?
What's that dude's name? Aiden Ross?
Yeah. And I think there was another one. She was recently on a Twitter. There was a Twitter post, and she had some white dude on his knees, and he came from up under the desk. You know what I'm saying? I think THPP Network had posted it. But yeah, so you know, when it comes to worship, you know, worship is looked at, you know, people being on their knees and stuff like that. And the white dude was on his knees for Sexy Red. So, you know,
right.
I think it's white people that worship Sexy Red.
Right. The interesting thing about that is, like, everybody that's posted that has been like, yeah, we want to cancel Sexy Red. We're tired of her.
Right.
It's been all black people that's been saying we tired of her. We tired of her.
Yeah. Yeah, now Sexy Red, I forget who it was. Somebody did a live stream, but I think it might have been Torian or Kid Gravity or somebody.
Okay.
But Sexy Red I think it was actually THPP Network. Sexy Red was actually welcomed at a country concert recently.
Yeah, I remember
the white people was loving her.
Yeah, and she embarrassed everybody.
Yeah. I don't really see her, you know what I'm saying, being woke. It's a lot of backlash against her on our end on social media, but man, them white people, man, they take her in with open arms.
Exactly.
They go under the table for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's a good old stereotype. They love it.
They love it. You know what I'm saying?
Majority of Black Americans are hardworking.
And
What
we're
about it?
hardworking.
The
You
majority
don't
of Black Americans are hardworking.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
Are they? Okay, so why
Yes,
are they
they
all
are.
on welfare? Why do they commit most of the violent crimes?
That's white women.
They don't. Well, sir.
Another thing, welfare and all that violent crime. That's another small subset of us that he just got from his World Star research.
Hardworking white people committed centuries of violent crime to establish the United States.
Right. Yeah. And then when you think about like a lot of white people, like their stuff is passed down to them. So I mean, you couldn't really say they're hardworking, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about the $58 billion Pentagon contract that Elon Musk SpaceX is getting for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody thinks Elon Musk is like Superman, not Superman, but Iron Man type genius. When it's like, bro, I think he just is a rich kid.
Yeah, I mean, his family benefited from anti-black racism. They had a stolen emerald mine in South Africa that they got from during the apartheid. There's not very many people in the world that have built their wealth not from stealing from people indigenous to the places where they came to, where they fled from. You know what I'm saying? Because the very same people, like the white people, are the OG tethers. They were getting destroyed by white supremacy where they were from. And then they came and took their cultural practice of it and did the same thing that was getting done to them to people elsewhere in the world. So they fled from England because the royal family was destroying the common day white person.
Right.
And then they took the same ideology that the royal families have and brought it to other places and did it to other people. They're no different.
Right. And then you can kind of see it happening now in like I guess a more modern version with all the unnecessary illegals they keep bringing in, and you know the prices how they keep on hiking the prices up and all that.
Yeah.
You shot Derek the link already?
Yeah, I shot him the link on Discord.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
let's get it.
Sir, we ain't fleeing like you. If you were so hardworking in the Philippines, why the hell y'all fleeing to get up out of
Because
here?
I was born in this country just like you.
But like an anchor baby. That's right. They had to flee and anchor your ass here because you failed and your family
you know what
failed.
being born somewhere is? See, you not understand.
Fled.
See,
Yeah, but you would still be an anchor baby, Sneeko. I don't understand why he doesn't. He's so hurt about that. He is an anchor baby. That's literally what he is.
because it's true.
He's heard about the truth, basically.
Who destroyed the Philippines?
Wasn't that was Spanish people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Europeans, white supremacy.
Yeah.
Destroyed Philippines so bad that you got Asian people that have Spanish last names.
Exactly. Yeah, it's such a mind F, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I see that.
You actually think the majority of Black Americans, no, genuinely, and this is not like you're going to think this is racist. You actually think the majority of Black Americans are hardworking?
Yes, they are. Absolutely.
Okay. What
Absolutely, they are.
What are the industries?
Absolutely, they
What
are.
are the industries that Black Americans work on? What do you dominate in as Black Americans?
What do you mean? What we dominate in? What do you, as far as what? What do you mean? What we dominate?
Okay, in the workforce.
We dominate in uncontested and unpaid slave labor.
The workforce.
We dominate in uncontested, unpaid slave labor. That's what we dominate in.
Yeah, that's real though.
No, don't say that. That's not true.
They are or were at a point.
No, they're not. They're the most enrolled.
Tommy,
Stop lying.
I get it. I get it for you, Tommy.
You take the most amount of.
Hey, Tommy was mad about that Black women point, which I don't know anything about that. I mean, I don't feel like there's enough. I don't have enough anger to really care like whether they're most educated or most enrolled or whatever. But you could tell he's still mad. He got to throw his coon point in there a little bit to still show his fresh and fit loyalty.
Right.
He was like, yeah, they're most educated. Nah, most enrolled. So he got that out there quick.
Oh man, and then the Sneeko watch sports.
I don't know what Sneeko does. I don't like
because he asked what we dominate in. Clearly, we dominate in athletics. Now, the thing is that white people are so racist. They'll say that we're just genetically better athletically, right? But then in the same sentence, they'll turn around and say that all people are created equal. So if all people are created equal, then that means that black people work 10 times harder and their work ethic is superior to their non-black counterparts when it comes to athletics. The same thing with music making, the same thing when it comes to creativity. I'd say that we excel in creativity.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
And
Absolutely.
Innovation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we also excel in not kissing white people's asses.
That's very true.
You know,
specifically us.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, specifically us. We got
Derek.
Derek.
Good, Derek.
What's up, Derek? Where you at, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
He's out of Egypt. His Wi-Fi's on point. You got better Wi-Fi than me now.
Yeah. I'm not at McDonald's, you know. You're at McDonald's, well, did they tell you to buy something or get out?
Hey, I was about an ice cream machine. You know, those are one and the same with the Wi-Fi, man. You know, it's always messing up.
Sneeko was ringing grind up and said, "Hurry up and buy."
Right, Sneeko people was like, "Hurry up and get up." That was definitely what that was. They don't want you to use the bathroom or nothing. You got to doodle on their floor. They still wouldn't let you use the bathroom.
Bro, as soon as you get up off the toilet, you look down to flush them up, and Sneeko down there in the toilet. Talking about, hurry up and buy. Did you pay?
Right. He got a time limit on your bathroom usage. Hey, D-Trail said the Philippines love basketball and hip hop. He can't help. He's a fan. That's real though.
Yeah, that's crazy that a lot of the short people of the world like basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Welfare, you commit the most amount of violent crime.
No.
You're so hardworking. Where do you dominate?
Sir, violent crime. You come
the majority of violent crime is from Black Americans, by and large.
Sir, your lineage is violent. The Philippines is crime and violence over there. Sir, you come from there.
Absolutely.
That's why you have to flee. You can't point your finger at us. The majority of black people don't.
How are you gonna try to chastise us and then you talk when he says something about your people? You say absolutely. So why are you even saying anything?
Right. And as far as violent crime goes, have black people deleted so many people that it decreased the world's temperature? Because I know a group of people who did.
Uh-oh. You won't talk about that though.
Right.
Commit crimes. That's a lie.
Okay, so where do you dominate in the workforce? You're so hardworking. You're running from that question. Where do you dominate in the workforce? Where do you dominate in the workforce?
No, white supremacy.
Where do you dominate in the workforce, Tariq? You're so hardworking. Where?
Can we answer or are you going to keep answering
And actually, when you think about it, I know a lot of hardworking black people. You know, you rarely meet those sexy red types that's just sitting up there waiting on what's it called, a Section 8 voucher, and their food stamps will come in. You know, you mostly see people working 2 jobs. They got another hustle, and they got another hobby they're trying to turn into their actual thing. Sneeko really is. He's really uneducated in what's going on out here, or just not experienced. He's sheltered. So I don't know. I don't know what he got going on. Y'all here?
Yeah, that's facts, bro. Yeah. Nah, I was just pulling up that. I just wanted to pull up that receipt on white people and their violence. You know what I'm saying? Decreasing the world's climate. Did the mass death of indigenous Americans cool down the planet? Oh man, too bad they weren't taking FBI crime statistics back then. Look at this. But with the arrival of the first European settlers, these monsters, waves of new diseases, disgusting. I bet you monkeypox is one of them. Along with warfare, slavery, and other brutality, would delete off around 56 million people, or around 90% of the indigenous population. I bet you the year right after that, that's when they decided to start taking FBI statistics.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Bit Mexico say black people always feel like they're the chosen one. When they just got a little crew of Mexicans that was mad that they didn't get invited to the Not Like Us.
Yeah, I was about to say, guess what Mexicans didn't get chosen for?
Right. And then they trying to take our swag and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they talk about they built the country and all this kind of stuff. Well, I mean, what are you guys saying? You guys literally have no hand in building the country, but you keep on saying, yeah, we built the country. We built the country.
They can't even build a 7-layer chalupa. They got to have Taco Bell do it.
Damn. Damn. And then Mike Wicks. How are we doing that? Y'all can't even do the bad stuff right.
Damn, every day is a different race, bro. Yesterday was a white boy, now it's a Mexican guy.
Right,
You know?
right. Bit
Crazy.
Mexico and that thing getting roasted.
Well, you know,
Next thing you
Mexicans
know, it's
fought
gonna
to
be an
be
Asian
white.
guy. You know?
They fought to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
white, man. They
Yeah.
fought. You know what I'm saying? What's the old boy name that knocked out Haney?
Oh, Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan
Man,
Garcia.
in the fighting spirit of Ryan Garcia, man, Mexicans were knocking people down left and right to be considered white.
Right.
Mhm.
And you know what's funny? They also, like, I guess you could say that they cheat because like it's like Ryan Garcia is a good representation. Like he cheated with the Ostarine and weighing over 3 pounds, and then you can say they cheat by border hopping into the country and then getting all these
and they're dumb. Ryan Garcia is so stupid he can't even pass a drug test.
Right. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's been doing this whole time.
And then after he gets caught red-handed, he's like, "No, I didn't cheat. You can't prove it."
Right. Yeah, he thinks we're so stupid.
He needed a cheat sheet for his drug test.
Right. He said Mexicans don't give it that. Bro, every day I see a new Mexican talking about something with a black person. Watch out, dog.
Oh, man.
Watch out. And then he talking about some there's Mexicans that's white and Mexicans that's black. Y'all just now start talking about the Mexicans that's black.
Right. Just like Cypress Hill, right? You know, just like the lowriders, right?
Right.
Now I'm going to tell you something. One thing that Mexicans do is Mexicans copy off of black people and they copy off of white people. They don't do anything on their own. You know what I'm saying? They copy the black gang culture with the norteños and the sureños and all that. They copy the white gang culture. You know what I'm saying? They came up with the Mongrels Motorcycle Club and the not the Hells Angels, the Banditos. What is it that Mexicans do that's actually original? Besides, they're very accepting of some funny shaped women as their life partners.
Whoa. Hey, them tacos is good.
I mean, they did invent hopping over borders, you know.
Damn.
So that's original.
Yeah. They even had help with that. Biden helped him out a lot with that.
Oh yeah, Biden does. He helps him out a lot.
Yeah.
He said that Vicente was a black president. Well, yeah, we know that, but then y'all just now started including black Mexicans in the census. So I mean, don't try to sit here and claim black Mexicans now.
Facts. They were pretending like they didn't exist before.
If they don't think about us, why do they have a city called Matamoros in Mexico? What does Matamoros mean, Big Mexico?
Or
should I say Mexilito?
That boy, Big Mexico, boy. We got Big Mexico holding his feet to the fire.
Right. You know
Big Mexico feel like he at the Rio Grande.
About to get cooked like a tortilla for real.
Right. He's saying I guess he's on his yeah, there's Jews and there's whites. He's saying no, that's Chicanos, not Mexicans.
No, everybody knows, man. Chicanos are Mexicans that come from a particular region.
Okay.
That's just like there's black people and mulattoes, man. Shut up, dude. Let's play this video. You know what I'm saying? Like next. You know
Come on, Big Mexico. Do next.
Better. Big Mexico.
that name is even ironic, ain't it? Big Mexico.
Oh man. This dude said that. Yeah, man. This shit is hilarious.
Right.
You got the oh man, I think Grind is your internet.
So what now?
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the video
again.
Man. Yeah, we thought they got you. But real quick though, let's just look at this. I got the receipts for Chicano, of course.
Let's go. Let's Mexico.
Look at that. Chicano, masculine form, Chicana, feminine form, is an ethnic identity for Mexican Americans who have a non-Anglo self-image. That means the Mexicans that don't consider themselves white.
Whoa.
Embracing their Mexican native ancestry.
Admitting
they're Mexican. Now, mind you, they're Mexican. And he just said they're not Mexican.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess Chicanos would be the alleged Mexicans that aren't coons, but I haven't seen very much evidence of that because it seems like they all coon. You know what I'm saying?
He's still saying they're different.
Damn. Mexico, man, you getting held to the fire, bro.
Yeah.
I like how he's using laughing emojis, but you know he's not laughing.
He said Wikipedia says 9/11 was done by Arabs yet it was done by them Jays and America. So, and what region are the people that live in that J country from? Isn't that the Middle East?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Right next to the
And aren't there Arabs that live in that country? I think they're having a territory dispute right now.
Whoa.
Guess where I was at? A few months ago.
Where at? Egypt.
And it was right next to where?
Some burrito land.
Yeah, some burrito land. You know what I'm saying? Right next to it too. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's gonna say you believe Wikipedia also remember black people. You know, he's got his tired arguments.
I'm trying to figure out whoever said that black people didn't sell black people.
Right. Nobody didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out who.
He's
who
fighting
said that,
arguments we're not even bringing up.
And let's also not forget that Native Indigenous Americans, Aztecs, and Mayans helped the European colonizers take down the civilizations of the Aztecs and the Mayans. Let's not forget about that.
Whoa. Damn, Big Mexico.
Go check your loan count calendar, Big Mexico.
Come on, Big.
I told you the old heads gonna get you niggas, man.
Right, tell them, Derek. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They remember a lot, man. They were there when it was happening, you know.
Yeah, that's hilarious. We was there.
Yeah, this is not just research for them, you know. They lived this shit.
That's hilarious.
Right.
All right, bro. You gonna throw that video back on?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's not playing, bro. It's not up on the screen.
What'd you say?
It's not playing, bro. It's not up on the screen.
Oh. Right. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so you was enjoying it all to yourself. So
right. I was.
Grant was like, "Oh, this is some good shit."
Man. Sauce Matt say the mines were long gone before the Spaniards came to Mexico.
Then it was the Aztecs. Then one of the groups.
Right.
But I don't think that the Mayans were in Mexico. I think that the Mayans were in Central America, like El Salvador and Guatemala, Nicaragua. I think that the Aztecs were in Mexico.
Okay. Well, we got them.
It's fucking failing. This is what I'm talking about. I cannot debate with.
Sneeko, you can't say nothing, Sneeko. You don't dominate in nothing. At least we got sports and music. You don't even have that.
You're running away from okay, so is that hardworking music and sports?
Yep. That's hard work.
Okay, sure maybe that's that's why black people are not succeeding.
If it was so easy, why ain't you doing it?
Okay, so maybe that's why they're not
not doing it?
Because instead of becoming lawyers, doctors, instead of moving the economy forward, you stick to hip hop and basketball.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have anything to stick to but fleeing and dog meat.
Yeah, that's Chinese people, retard. You don't know.
Hey, if being an athlete is so easy, how come Sneeko couldn't defend himself from that Superman punch?
Yeah.
And why is it that every time we see Sneeko in an athletic competition, he's getting dog walked or picking himself up off the floor?
Facts. Yeah, Sneeko never does good in the athletic competition if it's so easy, quote unquote.
Bro, Sneeko's hella weak, bro. A female could beat his ass. So it's like you can't even like
Yeah. And if being athletic is so easy, how come Myron can't get his biceps out of the single digits?
Damn. Damn, Myron can't even fill in the little small shirts he got. Damn.
You know he orders extra small, bro.
He wearing extra small shirts, extra small pants. Like he wearing Nike Elite tights. He can't even fill nothing up. Horrible. Horrible. D-Trail said his wife is half Mexican. He got love for the Mexicans.
Man, you better have love for your wife.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you the Mexicans, bro, don't have love for you. It's a difference between group dynamics and interpersonal dynamics.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some Mexican family. I love them, but I know that the rest of them ain't right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, not like, and there's a lot of Mexicans I've met that's cool, but I mean, like, you know, based off some of the things I hear and see, I know they ain't all right. So,
bro, George Lopez broke it down on his comedy special. He said that his grandma got on his case when he brought home a black woman that he was dating, and the black woman that he was dating was lighter skinned than George Lopez, because George Lopez kind of dark, you know what I'm saying? And George Lopez basically put it out there. He was like, man, Mexican people are racist. It's part of the culture. You know what I mean? So, like people gotta, like if you cool with somebody or if that's who you dating, like just like don't extend that beyond that person that you're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting when you're like around like a lot of Mexicans. Like we went to like a Mexican boxing gym one time, and you can kind of feel like the little haterade that they had. Like it's like it's not like apparent, but you can feel it.
Yeah, you even be in there. Like you would think that, like if you come in there with your Mexican homie, like your Mexican homie vouch for you, but that still ain't good enough.
Exactly. Exactly. Like D-Trail say you're right, man. He said he love his wife, but his family, her family is infamously racist.
Infamously racist.
Man, that's crazy. Mike Witt say he got Mexican homies too, but it ain't. It's MF that talking down. Yeah. Let's get it.
It's y'all what you all the same.
Your arguments are arguments, Zico. Seriously, you listen to what you just asked. And then when they gave you examples, you said they're not good examples.
Okay, because he said
what do Mexicans lead in?
No, Tommy,
okay, what do Mexicans lead in?
That is the argument.
Mexico,
black people are hardworking.
Mexico, where you at, man? He just asked a question. What do Mexicans lead in? Because I got my own stereotypes.
Yeah,
cocaine sales.
They lead in stealing Wi-Fi, man.
Landscaping.
Mike Wick said they don't even lead in cocaine sales. Because he say we outdo them. How we outdo them in their own thing?
Man, right. They in the plug countries.
Right.
Bro.
They in the plug countries.
Bro, El Chapo was like 90% of their, 90% of their sales,
Right.
Man, that's crazy. That's a good question, though. What do they lead in?
That is a great question.
I know I think they have a high percentage of the illegal immigrants that come here. They might lead in that statistic.
They lead in working at Home Depot. That's what they lead.
Yeah. Sauce Mac came through. And that sounds personal. Sauce Mac sound like he done went through that personally.
That's some Cali stuff, man. They be going through that in Cali, right, bro. The catalytic converters be gone.
Hey, Sauce Mac, how you felt that one?
You try to turn on your car and it sound like a soft fart.
Hold on, Big Mexico say that's the best way to make your. I don't know what he said. Come on,
country.
Right,
he said country.
Let's go.
He said country.
That's the best way to make your country weak. Well, he would know. He would definitely know.
I guess Big Mexico, you didn't say what would what y'all led in yet. We waiting on that.
Yeah, he's avoiding the question, bro. It's like round one, but
all y'all guys keep on avoiding the question every time we come.
Round one, bro. Round one, but it's
right. Round one. Big Mexico, he avoiding now.
Mm-hmm.
Come
That's
on,
what
now.
they do. He probably didn't pass his drug test either.
Yeah.
Cause he in the comment section like he on dope.
Right.
Wow.
Mike clarify. He said he was only saying that we sold more because Sneeko was stereotyping us. So yeah, it is that. I guess that is what the Mexicans are the best at. Yeah, y'all the best at flooding people's neighborhoods with illegal narcotics.
Another thing they're the best at is going to prison and getting cool with skinheads.
Oh, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. And then y'all, but y'all do cut some elite grass. Y'all cut some elite grass. No?
Look, he said we are cool with Russia. Just be ready, you blackies. Are you gonna tell the Africans that Russia's cool with be ready, blackies first?
Right,
because Putin hangs out with a lot of black people.
Right. Bit Mexico say he studied criminology. He stopped blackies like us.
Right. So that tells you what the police do. They stop non-criminal black people because none of us are criminals. So he just told on the told on himself.
Exactly. It's showing his bias. He said I stopped criminals and most of them are black because you probably is looking past your little Mexican homeboy.
Facts, bro.
No, you're right. He's looking for criminals, and most of the people that he stops is black. Would have been more accurate of what he said.
Facts. He leaves the Mexican neighborhoods alone,
Right.
He's like, oh, if I go over here, my arrests are gonna go crazy.
Right. And Big Mexico is even proving our point a little further from earlier that Mexicans are really into black people's business. Because he's talking about Africa don't really associate with black Americans.
Well, here goes my question. What kind of expatriate deals does Africa have for Mexican Americans? Because I know that there's a couple countries in Africa that got some expatriate deals for us to come back. Ghana, Gambia, Nigeria. I don't think they're really extending the olive branch like that to Mexicans. Now they now what they extend to Chinese people is a different story.
That boy, Big Mexico said something about the Puerto Ricans. I don't know what he's saying. He ain't typing right.
I told you he on dope.
Yeah, he on dope. Yeah, man. That
stop sampling the cocaine out of the evidence room.
Right. Yeah, they got yeah. Let's get it.
I'm just curious, what do Mexicans lead in?
They're very hardworking people.
Okay, and they lead in
what? You can't just say that. You said he said black people are hardworking. So you asked him specific industries. So then I asked, what do Mexicans lead in?
Landscaping.
So Big Mexico's making online threats, or I guess
he said, y'all know what the cartel does to black people like y'all.
Right, you sound like such a lame, dog. You sound so goddamn lame. He said so in one breath he's saying he's a criminology major, and then in another he's big up in the cartel because they do stuff to blackies like us.
Right. And seeing how we come from the most violent people in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really too worried about what the cartel does to black people because we're so bad and we do such crazy stuff to each other. Just us living being black is a threat enough, so we're not really worried about that.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, somebody gonna time Big Mexico out for a little bit. He need a little time to cut some grass and come back.
I'm gonna hit him with the 1 minute. Give me a second. I'm gonna hit him with the 1 minute.
Yeah, he needs some time to cut the grass.
Yeah, go hit him with the 1 minute. 2-3 streaks and then you'll come back, bro.
I hit him with the
1 minute. He got some grass blades in his brain.
I hit him with the 1 minute just to annoy him, you know.
Right, that boy Big Mexico, man.
Well, what's the cartel gonna do?
At least Mariposa ain't run around here talking too much crap.
Hey, Mariposa is a loyal though. She be around, you know. What I'm saying? So you know, she gonna say what she say, but she be here though. She part of the crew, so it is what it is.
Right. Let's get it.
See, okay, you see what I'm saying? Yes. Like you could turn around and they're not there. You could not what they do too. You could say, and they get most of them get paid under the table and aren't American citizens.
And they are a burden on the system. Let's keep it
so if you do that, y'all are giving this man the win, and it's sad to watch.
So there's no win. He's saying that they're hardworking, but he can't even think of an industry besides crack. Where do you work hard?
That's
what he did not say that. He gave you five. He gave you five industries. See, that's what's not.
You know.
Are we doing the drug thing?
You know very well that
wait. I know he didn't go to drugs. I know he didn't go to drugs. I know they didn't.
And blacks don't lead in drugs.
Cole, did he go to?
See, Tommy, bro, Tommy's coon chip is glitching, so that's why they don't want him.
Look, it's really not though. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's a thin line between pro-blacks and coons. Like you would notice, there's always a point of toleration, and then like a coon breaks, and then they'll start flipping, and then what they'll say that they're just reciting accurate statistics. See, all it's about is the truth. All it's about is the truth. Is we just say accurate statistics, but it's not. What ends up happening is that dormant pro-blackness in the coon starts to come alive like Mumrod, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And they can't help it, but that's what you see. That's why the talking points be the same, bro.
Right.
They just say it to different people. Like a pro-black will say the black denigrating talking points to black people under the blanket of it's just tough love and we just want black people to improve. But then if they can't get what they need to get from black people, they'll put on a suit and tie, break the brim on a baseball hat, and then sell that same message to white people, and white people will eat it up. Right. What's really different about like what Candace Owens and the Hodge twins and them be saying as far as policy is different than what people be saying like now, anti-immigration, you know what I'm saying? You know, not real big on the LGBTQ stuff. They all say the same thing.
Right.
Right. It's just that one is marketed to black people The other is marketed to white people. If black people ain't trying to hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna just throw on an American flag and say this stuff to white people, but just put on more concentration. You know what I'm saying? But put more emphasis on the negative stuff about black people, because pro-blacks and all them people, you know what I'm saying? They be talking about pookies and saying how dumb we are all the time too. They say the same stuff.
That's true. That's really true. Yeah. You know what I think about, like Kunologists, like I guess it kind of shows, like, it makes white people seem a little bit more low IQ, because it's like you're you know that this guy's pretty much full of it, but he's grifting off you and your whole community.
Right. But like, they just need that validation. They need it because they're so inferior. They need that validation so bad. They'll take it from anywhere. It's the same way like a dope fiend. When a dope fiend is really fiending for some crack, they'll take the crack from anywhere. The white people would take the anti-blackness from anywhere. They even take it from a black person. They crazy.
And it seems that black people lead in the anti-black spirit. Like they spearhead the anti-blackness, and they love it
because they know they can get paid off that outrage economy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the Hodge twins. They be getting 100, 200, 300,000 views every video.
Man, I wonder how much bands they make every month.
Oh, man, they be making racks on racks on racks.
Man, them YouTube bands are something serious, man.
Man, and they say hate speech and don't get demonetized at all.
Right.
And I bet you they have a Patreon too. So
yeah, they got a Patreon. Bro, they be giving away Chevy Ranger trucks, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, that's how you know the money's good. That's how you know the money's good.
Yeah, you know the money's good. Let's buy a truck this week, twin. Yeah, we gonna sell it to the white person that say the most racist comment in our comment section. That sounds like a good show to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jay said they got an endorsement deal. I guess they're like, yeah, we want some people that's we want to show a little bit of diversity, but we want to show that we're still racist.
Look, and they would get that endorsement deal from Ford, who had a civic award given to him by mustache guy of World War II.
Right.
Yeah.
Mustache guy.
The drug for real? The
He
drugs
said crack, and blacks don't lead in this.
We don't even lead.
That's what these kind of arguments then make you do sound crazy if you're listening to this. And so whenever Tyreek made the same kind of stereotypical remarks about his people, he got upset.
Right. See, but
And then he turns right around and
you get
keeps making
victimized
them
about the
black.
racist jokes. When you talk about eating dogs, I don't victimize myself, because you know very well the average black American does not work hard. They're not.
That's a lie.
Black Americans will use victimization to not work hard.
That's a lie.
To get
we don't have an
welfare.
option but to work hard. We don't get anything.
These people really think that we sit on the couch like just complaining about reparations from our phones. I guess that we got like Obama phones and we all complain about reparations and you know whatever's going on our phones.
Obama phone is crazy.
While waiting on our what's it called? Our EBT. What y'all say now?
I said Obama phone is crazy.
Yeah, the Obama phone, man. They trying to get us right, man. Oh yeah, Black Light. Appreciate Black Light, man, with the like enforcement, man. Y'all gonna hit that like button now. We appreciate y'all for coming in this thing.
That's hilarious. And Marco Rizzolo, yeah. He says, crush, blaming white supremacy for an entire race's inadequacies isn't crushing anything other than the accountability. I don't think that anybody ever said that white supremacy has anything to do with black people's inadequacy. Actually, white supremacy has to do with white people's inadequacy, because if you talk to white people will always say that they won the race war, which is how black people became slaves. And if that's the case, how is it that people who have been systematically crushed, been slaves, just recently became allowed to be a part of the United States society in the 1960s? We're still outpacing you and creating millionaires. Whoa. White supremacy is actually your inferiority. That's pretty damn pathetic. If you think of all of the stuff that white people did across history, the fact that there's any groups of non-white people in the world still alive today, that really shows how inferior those people are. I don't even think that it shouldn't even be called white supremacy anymore. It should just be called for the crimes that they committed. And it should also be called white gaslighting.
Right.
Because, I mean, how militarily inadequate are you if you can't even genocide someone and you had 400 years to do so?
Well,
that's pretty pathetic. You know what I'm saying? They were working more efficient in Germany in World War II.
What's Marco? Is Marco an Italian dude? He's an Italian or he's a Mexican too? Which
yeah, he's one of those people that has a permanent Hannibal tan.
Okay.
You know which is why the white people didn't accept them at first.
Right. Yeah, but he's sitting up tooting up for white people now.
Yeah. Because they let him in and they do toot up too. That's one of the reasons why Europe has such high monkeypox rates. They
the biggest toot ups.
Yeah, they toot up. It spread diseases all over the whole world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. We got Bit Mexico back. He talking about Mexico is the largest producer of oil, silver, copper, gold, but they still are having issues and people want to flee their country. Why?
Why are they running away from it if it's so great?
They're not the largest producer of oil, silver, copper, gold, lead, zinc, or natural gas or wood.
Oil?
Right. Yeah, right.
Bro. You don't even have to think about
that. Right?
That's Saudi, bro. You don't even have to think about that. Bro, he's just saying shit just to say shit, man.
Right.
They're the world's largest producers of flatulence, and it comes from the food that they make down there.
And them toilets be all through. They need some bidets. You know them toilets is through. You know it. So I guess Bit Mexico said we can't read because he wants us to notice the little small word. He said they're among. I guess he said they're not.
No, they're not among the world's largest. They're not.
Grind. I guess the 1 minute is up.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, you know what, man? If Bit Mexico keep on spamming, we're gonna have to go and send him on a permanent grass cut. You're gonna have to edge the lawn, trim the hedges. You're gonna have to dig a trench.
Take a little bit off the top.
Right. Yep. You're gonna have to put some mulch down and build a little flower bed. You're gonna get the hell out of here.
No.
Get your ass out of here, man. You're gonna do the whole landscape and whole tilt.
Oh man.
Oh, let's see what Jay say. Jay say, Mexico Joe put it. All right, they did. So yeah, y'all Mexicans about to. I don't know what to say about y'all, boy. He said, "Go look it up." Mike Wynn say permanent grad cut. Juan Sebastian Law says it's important to clarify some misconceptions about Jewish identity. Jewish people can indeed come from any racial background and can be European, Middle Eastern, African, or Asian.
Now, out of those backgrounds that you're talking about, which of these sombreros that you're talking about, Fitness Sebastian saw, have the most power and the resources? Are we gonna say that
the first one, obviously?
Are we gonna say that the Ethiopian sombreros have the same amount of power as a Harvey Weinstein?
Right.
Yeah, I think in order to be classified as a sombrero, your mother has to be a sombrero. You know, it can't be from your father's side. It has to be.
Yeah, they use a matrilineal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So as long as your mother is like it's like a sombrero, you're good. You know.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's go time out Bit Mexico one more time, man. Let him cut a little bit more.
Give him one of those 86,000 seconds.
Look, he's spamming the hell out of me. I'm gonna give him a. Hold up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him
a Bit Mexico, man. Go and cut that
I'm
grass.
gonna hit him with a 30 minute. You know.
Right. Man. Get him
I was gonna hit him with the 24 hours, but I was gonna be like, that's a little too much.
Get him out of here. That boy Bit Mexico, he tweaking over here, man. Throw it off.
Hey man, he got a bad batch of coke, man.
Bit Mexico, man.
He went into the evidence locker. He's like, let me get these.
Come on, Bit Mexico.
Oh man, he over there tweaking, bro.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It look like that's gonna be cutting the grass for the rest of the day now, goddamn.
He's gonna say, "Oh man, I got timed out for 30 minutes. Let me go cut some grass."
Right. He gonna be finished with that yard.
Oh man.
Right.
I guess the blacks make the Mexicans work harder, I guess.
Sebastian said without letting them be classified differently. However, it's also true that there's diversity within Jewish communities, including differences in skin color and cultural traditions. Well, we appreciate you clarifying, but at the same time, like we said, who's the most prevalent sombrero people?
Yeah,
which is the group that has the most access to power and resources?
Right.
Do the Ethiopian sombreros control Hollywood and the media.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's real. Yeah. Because them Ethiopian Jews ain't got nothing. I don't know. I guess the Middle Eastern Jews ain't got nothing. So I mean, what are we saying?
Facts.
Somebody call Mars and get it home.
We got like 90 people watching too. We got 90 people watching, and we only got like 30 likes, man. Y'all got to hit that like button, man.
Y'all got to hit that like button, man.
Hit that like button.
Everybody can't be like Big Mexico now.
Yeah,
just
man.
Sitting here just talking to troll.
Facts.
Let's get it.
We have to work hard. We don't have any other option but to work hard. We don't get anything.
Yeah, if you did work hard, you would succeed. You wouldn't be having this conversation right now because the vast majority of black, it's just not because of the victimization that you
projecting your fail because you come from two failed cultures,
I'm actually a success at a very young age. I'm half your age and I'm more successful than you. Because the average black American,
you're not more successful than me.
They ride off of the victimization.
You know what's funny, man? Sneako's claiming success based off of streaming and being a YouTube personality when he's not even outpacing the black people that do it. Like Kai Cenat. The people
ISO Speed, all of them.
Speed. There's other various black people that are
RDC, all of them are making way more money than he.
Right. Yeah. There's like 10 other black dudes that are doing way better.
I can name 50 black dudes on YouTube and Twitch that are doing better than Sneako.
Facts.
Sneako's not even in the stratosphere of those guys.
Facts.
So I don't know why he's talking about I'm the hardest working guy. No, you're not, man.
Right, and then like I said yesterday, man, not to down anybody who's made a career out of it and all that, because I would love to be able to sit on the internet and just talk on the internet, but it's a privilege to talk on the internet, bro. Right. It's a privilege to talk on the internet. You got it's a little bit of luck involved. Just no way around
it. Super facts.
Yeah, and it ain't the same as you having to show up for a job and actually be there and tell this person how to do this and tell the person how to do that, or. No, it's not the same thing. You just edit a video to your liking and hopefully people like it.
Yeah, and you can do whatever you can post whenever you want. There's no like timetable or anything like that. You're not working hard at that point, bro. You're just, you're just working.
Right. Shout out to Terrence Splash, man. He hit the like. He said he just chimed in, hit the like, man. Shout out to you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Shout out to him. And also, Sneako's like a 22, 23-year-old kid who's like a millionaire at this point. I don't know if I should say a millionaire, bro.
Yeah, I guess. He ain't got
maybe
already.
Maybe close to a millionaire. I don't know. Maybe close to a millionaire. And he's talking about, oh, guys, I work so hard, bro. Get out of here, man. You just got lucky.
You got lucky. Yeah, he's
especially with his IQ, bro. He got lucky, man. He got lucky.
Yeah, he's dumb. He's dumb. He's been a little kid living good. Like his parents had him living good. Like imagine like you're a kid and you just go home and you dream. That's what you want to do at 13. You want to go home and talk about politics and what people are doing wrong in the world that's according to you.
Bro, listen, the only thing that Sneako has been successful at that Tariq Nasheed has not been successful at is getting his channel obliterated from YouTube monetization.
And facts. That's it.
Brett, why did this guy think it was a good idea to go tell the world that you got cucked? That you made that one video stimulating yourself, like doing that stuff to that girl, and then thinking everything was gonna be cool. Oh, now people are gonna call. And then he came out as a cuck, and then he went into the RP space.
Man, he went. Look. I watched Chad, man. Like I like Chad. You know what I'm saying? He went super creep mode on Chad, man. Like he went super creep mode. Like that was like I ain't the person to call somebody a creep, but yo, he went super creep mode on Chad, and it's Chad. Like, bro, like Chad ain't like no like dope chick that you just like flip all out for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
Right.
Like he was all up in the camera, like talking crazy, sweating, looking like a fiend. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Grind. I think he saw that one scene in the video, and then he said, "Let me make this video."
Oh man. Yeah, Mike Witt said Sneako tooth the only thing that got worked hard.
Oh man.
Hey, that's facts though.
How much you want to bet he still hasn't gotten them fixed, man?
So what now?
How much you want to bet he still hasn't gotten them fixed?
He hasn't gotten it fixed. And you know what's that's bad. Like that would have been the first thing I do. But the first thing Sneako wants to do is go talk trash about black people to the point where he's not even with his
Bro, how how you get your tooth knocked out and then you next thing you do is look at the camera and you start smiling like you fucking
Right. Yeah. Like he's also and that's because he wants to be like a white boy. He thinks he's like Jackass Steve-O. What's that? Yeah, Sneeko and Steve-O. He's trying to be like him.
Yeah.
Bro, we
Yeah,
gotta
get his tooth knocked out.
we gotta address the other white people, bro. We've always got to address the other white people. Like we always have to address white people. You know what I'm saying? And like when Sneeko posted that video, or when that video got posted, white people were sitting there saying the proper response to getting your hat flicked off is not to punch somebody in the face. No, the proper response to being around another human being is not to put your hands on them.
Exactly.
Facts.
White people.
And just the week before, they were all applauding the white boy who slapped the other white boy for taking his hat.
Right.
Yeah, Bradley Martin. He's smacked that one streamer, you know.
Right.
And they're like, ooh, woo. And then now that this nigga, they're like, oh no, Sneako's an innocent kid, man.
Now check this out, man. I got a question for you, everybody on the panel, and I got a question for everybody in the comment section. How many people know a black person, or you yourself, that has multiple jobs? I have not met a lot of white people that have more than one job.
Right. And it be some little bullshit job too.
Yeah. And I also haven't really met a lot of white people that do a lot of their own manual stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they hire a landscaping service, or they take their kids to the daycare. Most black people that I know do all of those things on their own.
Exactly.
I don't know too many white people who do that stuff.
Right.
Do y'all know any black people that got multiple jobs? So if you got multiple jobs and you do everything manually, you're lazy. How?
Right. Good point. Good point. Timber Splash he's even saying, he said hard work does not equate to success. One can break his or her back working for nasty, rude employer all their life and never have anything or elevate to success. And that's facts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's big facts. And with the white people that be having ain't one job, it'd be a little bullshit job. They'd be like, well, I can collect the pressure from the dumpster and I read it, and then I keep the flies in there, and people like the flies, so it sells for millions of dollars.
Facts. They be talking about I work 4 hours a day, you know, part time, you know.
Right.
And my back hurts.
Right. And
oh my god, is this what you guys go through? Oh my god, my back.
Right. Right. And you see every single black person that we got in this chat is saying, yeah, I know it. I know somebody. Yeah, me, I know somebody. Everybody knows somebody that has 1 or 2 jobs and a hustle.
Facts. And I was about to say, most people got 1 or 2 jobs and got a side hustle.
Right.
Chris.
Oh man.
Christopher Smith came in on Thanos mode.
Right. Right. Yeah, and then they still want to be like, yeah, lift yourself up, and you're working for our shitty employers.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the ball.
Lift yourself up by the bootstraps. But the person telling you lift yourself up by the bootstraps is the 3rd generation of owner of that company. Like it's Smith and Sons and Sons and Sons and Sons. So like they didn't even go to college and just inherited the job and is a CEO position and has no idea what they're doing. But they're just telling you to lift yourself up by the bootstraps when their parents probably, especially if it's in the Pacific Northwest, stole that business from a black person.
Exactly. Nepotism, bro. It's nepotism.
Yep. I was just about to say
they never work hard for anything. They just inherit it from their family lines.
Yep. Yeah. They just made a post the other day talking about the top youngest billionaires in the world, and they were all white guys, and none of them had worked for it.
They, of course not. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You know,
and Myron, I hate anytime Myron says that. That's his favorite quote. I swear to God. Anytime he says that shit, I want to slap the piss out of his mouth. Oh, you gotta lift yourself by the bootstraps. Get the hell out of here, dude. Oh man,
he's the worst, man.
Look at this. I want to just show y'all something.
Yeah.
And this right here, this is one of the reasons why like these people are so allergic to their own history. You know what I'm saying? It's really actually kind of pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. I got the receipt. You already know I got the receipt, bro.
Yeah.
Portland, Oregon, shameful history as an all-white state. Now, they kicked all the black people out in 1844, and they took their businesses. they took their business. Now, if they took their businesses, did these white people in Oregon lift themselves up by the bootstraps? A lot of them white people don't even wear shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That post of them people that cut the bottom of their shoes just so they can be barefoot.
Right. They had to make this no shoes, no shirt, no service rule for white people. You know what I'm saying? In 1844, all black people were ordered to get out of Oregon country, the expansive territory under the American rule that stretched from the Pacific coast to the Rocky Mountains. Those who refused to leave could be severely whipped, the provisional government law declared. The government law. Not less than or more than 20 or 39 swipes to be reported every 6 months until they left. And like it says down here later, they took the businesses. You know what I'm saying? After a grace period, all black people, those considered free or enslaved, were required to leave Oregon County. So even if you weren't a slave, you had to leave. Black men were required to leave in 2 years. They took the businesses. This law was called the Peter Burnett Lash Law. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how you supposed to pull yourself up by the bootstraps when you have white people supporting a white government that's doing stuff like this? And then nowadays, because their history is so shameful and pathetic, they don't even want to talk about it, or else they'll fly off the handle like a wind-up toy and just keep repeating the word woke.
Right. Yeah. They don't like when you bring it up, they just call it woke, like you said.
Yeah, this was your grandparents. This was your great-grandparents.
Yep.
This is your hard work. The hardest work that white people have ever done is anti-black racism.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I can admit that was hard work, but it's not honorable work.
It's not honorable work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not honorable at all.
That's why they're ashamed, bro. That's why Round One was ashamed the other day, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't want to say what he was.
He was probably from Oregon.
Who is it? Who was his name? Oh, Big Mexico?
Round One.
No, round one.
Remember the white boy from yesterday?
Oh, Clown One. That's right. That troll from yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. He was
What happened to the little Italian? He didn't want no smoke, I guess. He seen everybody else getting clapped. He
seen what we did to Big Mexico. He said, "Oh hell no!"
He tried to deep throat a meatball and it got stuck.
Right, we got Big Mexico cutting grass for the day.
Yeah, we put him to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go get that weed whacker out there, bro. Big Mexico listen to us just roasting.
Man, and he got a whole pile of cocaine sitting on his desk, and he just hit it with the snowblower and stuck his face all in it. Like
he wasn't even typing correctly the whole time, my guy.
At all.
That you promote. Sir, you come from two failed cultures. You are not successful, sir. You can't even get your tooth fixed. You got knocked out today, sir.
Bitch, I can't ask you for referral. Come on, cut it out.
All right. I just want to interject something here real quick. I just want like 30 seconds to just make my point here. This entire argument is ridiculous, and I'm going to say why. We're talking about the United States of America. Everyone has opportunity here. Whether people want to go ahead and say, oh, well, I'm victimized and I can't have the same opportunities because of the color of my skin, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. It's up to you if you're going to become successful or not. Whether you come here as an immigrant or you're born here as a foundationally Black American, it doesn't matter. You got to go out there and fucking work. The color of your skin is no longer, hold on, the color of your skin is no longer a valid excuse to say that you're being oppressed by the man or whatever it may be. Whether you're Black as fuck from Africa or you're foundation.
And they want a brown face just like you to say that kind of shit, right? And that's why we don't want you to speak, right?
Again, somebody was saying that they think Myron is like he's still plugged in with the feds and whatnot. And I could probably believe that because they say like just because you retired don't mean you just left all your friends and whatnot. But they were saying that they used a little conspiracy theory. They say he's still plugged in to the point where he's like a psyop, like that little white girl that said the N-word the other day. But he's for the Black people. Like, you know, he claims Blackness. We don't know what his parents look like. He picked Sudan, which is like a country that, you know, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, they got some Arabian looking people there. So maybe he is one of us. And then they got some Black people there too. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe.
And you called it 2 years ago. You called it 3 years ago, man. I didn't believe you, but I'm not. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
2 Chainz said the Fed. He said the Fed's watching.
The Fed's watching, right? Yeah, I don't believe.
Watch out, little bitch.
He's Black at all.
Who might? Yeah, nah. He already said his family is from United Arab Emirates.
Yeah,
and they moved to the Sudan. So he's a flea bag. FLEEBAG. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is a flea bag. He's fled 3 different places. You know what I'm saying? He fled the United Arab Emirates, fled Sudan, and then fled. What? Isn't he from Connecticut? And fled Connecticut to go to Florida.
Yeah.
And then he fled the Department of Homeland Security. The dude is a flea bag.
Fleabag.
Yeah.
Yo, shut the fuck up when I'm talking, man. Like you're here as a fucking, you're here as a guest, so shut the fuck
Myra,
up.
you ain't even built like that, bitch. You got a bad over.
He's gonna hit him with the overbite.
Hey, Myra does have like a Mr. Burns kind of thing going on. He got a Mr. Burns aesthetic from the side profile. When you think about it. Got a big ass nose. He got the overbite like the Simpsons. Stupid ass shaped head.
Oh.
Myra needs to just claim his gas station empire and call it a day.
That's it. That's it. He got them fake ass waves. That's the only thing that's kind of helping his head shape.
Bro, you said Mr. Burns, and it took my brain a second to clock who you were talking about. But as soon as you mentioned his nose, I'm like, oh yeah, the Simpsons nigga with the hook nose. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's it.
Yep, Mr. Burns. That's what he looked like from the side. Let's get it.
Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, fucking clown. I don't even know why he's talking. So, like I was saying, you guys are going ahead and saying that the problems stem because of race. I'm saying that the problems stem because of stupidity. If you deserve to be successful and you work hard, you will get it. Your skin color has nothing to do with that. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
And again, that's why
and to defeat that,
I don't think that anybody. Wait, hold on
to
real quick.
defeat
One of
that-
the easiest things. One of the easiest things to debunk is that I don't think that anybody has ever made that argument. I don't think that there's anybody that has said that black people can't be successful in the United States. That's not the argument. The argument is that the racism and anti-black history and culture of this country
makes it much more difficult.
Well, and also it's caused significant financial issues for people to be on the same playing ground financially as other people. Nobody said that you can't be black and win the lottery. Nobody said that you can't be black and be an exceptional athlete. Nobody said you can't be black, complete college and get a job. Right. The problem is the generational wealth, which contributes to a huge amount of wealth, because when it comes to most families in the United States, their house is the largest asset in value that they have. Black home ownership is not the same as white home ownership. There's a racial real estate gap as a result of not being able to have access to that generational wealth because of the constant and ongoing attack that has been done on black generational wealth. Nobody ever said that black people can't be successful because of white people. Right. I don't think that that's ever been a talking point.
Yeah, the starting points are what's like completely different, you know?
Yeah, it's like you can be successful, but there's like a cap to it. There's like certain things you can't do. You can't move as freely though. You know?
Right.
Like I guess if you were to own something that would really help out black people or something, you made a lot of money from it, then they would try to invade it, or you might one day get into a quote unquote accident.
Fact.
Like the Boeing people did. And, So now they don't have it anymore. Now they own it now. Like we make they take.
Right. And then there's the economics issue of the means of production. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the economy in the United States, the white people own all of the means of production.
Right.
So when you own all of the means of production, even if we are getting wealth, that wealth still puts wealth in the hands of all of those white people that own the means of production. That's why if you go and look at the articles, or if you go and look at any of the information that it talked about during C-19, all of those white billionaires tripled their wealth during C-19 because all of the revenue was going through their businesses because nobody else has any means of production.
That's real. Yeah, I guess if what you're gonna go to China or something about it. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna go to China and go ahead and get to C-19.
Oh man. right.
Go get to the source.
They gonna give you that special one, that new special one they said they putting out.
They have, the new one improved.
Right.
And I always go back to your homeland. If it's all about being stupid and not race, are you saying everybody from the Sudan is stupid because they got oppressed and their homeland has failed? because they didn't build it.
I'm talking about the United States of America. I find it interesting that you always
that
bring it
logic
back.
should apply
I find
anywhere.
it interesting you always bring it back.
Stupidity is not just in the United States, sir. Stupidity is stupidity no matter where it is. And that logic should apply to
You
your
have
homeland.
different opportunities in different lands. That's actually
hold on.
You have different
because let me tell you why the stupidity matters where you are, Tariq. Because I'll tell you why. Because in the United States of America, you get a free education. You're in a first world country where you have running water and electricity. And if you don't have that, you can go ahead and get welfare. So everyone has an enormous amount of opportunity in the United States compared to other third world countries. So what I'm saying is this: if someone comes here with $1 in their fucking pocket and can't speak the English language and finds a way to become a millionaire, become successful, guess what? They did a lot better than the foundation of the Black American that was born and raised here, that knew the language, that's going to sit there and complain. Hold on, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Let me just finish what I'm saying. If someone comes here,
by that same,
hold
on real quick, bro. So by that same logic, by that same argument, Myron and all of his cohorts that have an issue with the Sombreritos, they shouldn't agree with Mustache Guy, and they shouldn't have an issue with a group of people going to Germany, out competing Germans and taking over their financial system.
Because they're just better. Apparently, they're just better and smarter.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they must just be better. They must just be smarter. They didn't come there knowing German language. You know what I'm saying? And they came and took over. So, so the very problem that you have, quote unquote, with these quote unquote Sombreritos, with these quote unquote nano hats, that right there is the same talking point that you're trying to use here against Black Americans. So you can't have both of those talking points and in one instance be for it and then in the other instance not be for it. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, and Tariq is talking about global white supremacy, but Myron's talking points only work with America, so he has to narrow it down to America.
Myron did like this. He said, "Girlfriend, in 2024, there's nothing holding Black people back in the United States." You guys remember when he got like super zesty?
Yeah.
Like just watch, it's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
To get citizenship here, builds a business, makes a bunch of money, doesn't even speak the language. Well, guess what? He did a lot better and is smarter than the foundation of Black American that's crying about the system, saying I'm being so oppressed when he had the opportunity.
This is where I have a problem, because in this country, they weren't letting brown immigrants like you come over here for a long time. Do you understand that? This country was not letting African immigrants come over here. It was the foundational Black Americans who worked hard and kicked ass in the 1960s and said, we're going to change these laws to let these brothers and sisters over here. So when you come over here and say that, yeah, we over here now, we're so much smarter and better than those foundational Black Americans who actually were the ones fighting to get me over here, that's a very disrespectful mindset to have. And that's the problem that we're having now. That's why we're delineating from that mindset, sir. You understand that?
Can I respond to that? Okay. So if you were born and raised here and you have an American citizenship and you were able to speak the English language and you had the foundationally Black American experience, as you claim, right? And you had all these resources available to you, and then someone comes in from Nigeria, doesn't speak the language, figures out a way to go to school, figures out a way to put himself through school, gets a job, makes money, becomes a doctor, etc. Who's the idiot? The foundational Black American who had all the things available to him from the beginning, or the guy that figured out a way to come here and
so
make
again,
it
based on that argument, what are white men complaining about? What is this oppressed, left behind white man? White men are the most oppressed. What is that? They didn't even deal with any type of slavery. They didn't deal with any type of oppression at all. This country was literally formed to cater to them and to perpetuate their longevity and survival. So the argument that Myron is using against Black Americans is literally the argument that could be used against the quote unquote idea of the quote unquote left behind white guy that Jordan Peterson and all of these guys are always crying about. White people are the most oppressed. How? What are you upset about? This is your country. Your past ancestors created this country and you're failing in it now. It doesn't make any sense. But then you want to turn around and use that exact same argument against Black people who actually have had some type of, we've actually had some type of animosity in this country.
Right.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Myron's getting cooked by Tariq, man. I would be shocked if he had him on the podcast. You know.
Yeah, I kind of want to see. Marquette was talking about some, or Saint Center was talking about some. Oh yeah, I want to put up some money, whatever your price is, because I want this to happen for the people. That's what he called into Tariq's show.
Good.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
What did Tariq say?
He said he said he'll DM him and whatnot. And I don't know, maybe Tariq will he'll put he'll make the price real high.
Well,
and, who knows?
I want to know why Myron, if he's so tough, why is he running to get Andrew Wilson?
That's a great question.
Did I say Tariq? I meant Myron.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep, yeah, Myron. Yeah.
If Myron is so tough,
why is he
Myron?
You said Myron. You didn't say Tariq.
Oh, okay. I said Myron. Okay, cool. Like if because the first challenge was supposed to be, because see here there's a lot of false narratives going around out there on the internet, right? There's a lot of narratives going around like Tariq just came and crashed this Twitter space. Oh yeah, Tariq would just trash this Twitter space. Like that's not what happened. Like first and foremost, long time ago, Myron said that he would debate Tariq and Umar with Nick Fuentes. Right. Tariq accepted that debate. That debate never happened. Myron has been talking, and this is Myron and them have a pattern of this. They'll bring smoke and then turn down the fade and then keep talking stuff about the people that they turn down the fade with. And none of their friends, all of these people that are so logic minded and all of their friends, they never call them out about any of that. You know what I'm saying? Now they'll come and help back them up on a debate, but they never call them out and be like, yo, why y'all be calling these people out and then back down? Like what happened to the boxing match with you and Preach? And you still sitting up here saying that y'all, you know what I'm saying? You would beat Abba up, but you turned down the fade. You know what I'm saying? So then Tariq shows up in the space and takes out their entire space. Right. It was supposed to be initially Myron and Nick Fuentes. Now Myron is saying that it'll be him and Andrew Wilson. What kind of dude challenges one person to a 2-on-1? Like how badly defeated are you?
Yeah, he was hurt.
Man, that's like if Derek beat me up and I come back and say, me and Grind gonna beat you down, Derek. What? I dare you to fight us. Like, that's not a flex.
Right. It's not a flex at all. Yes, like you said, like we was talking about, it's hood rap behavior.
It's hood rap behavior.
Thanks. If you get beat up, just accept the L, bro.
I'm gonna get my brother on you.
Back.
Right. Myron about to go get his baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To beat up
Tariq. Andrew Wilson, that's his daddy, bro. That's his white daddy, you know?
That's his white daddy. Facts. And now, mind you, again, he's going to get Andrew Wilson, a guy who on record called Myron legitimate.
Right.
In a conversation with Playing with Fire, Alex explained to Andrew Wilson about the pictures that Myron has floating around.
Oh.
And Andrew Wilson said that guy must be legitimate.
Whoa.
The video's still up on YouTube.
Whoa.
But this is YouTube, where on YouTube you don't have to act like people will literally just watch somebody do something, and if it's somebody that they like, they just won't. It just doesn't even matter. We just won't even acknowledge that it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mess with Playing with Fire.
Yeah, I feel you.
He's boring. That's what I don't mess with him.
Yeah, he's boring, and also like if you go back to his old videos, I think I first heard of him like 2 or 3 years ago. He had like a girlfriend, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think he might still have one.
And he was letting other niggas smash, bro.
Oh yeah. See,
he was being a cuck, and then I watched a stream like specifically on that, and then he saw like people are like, "Oh, why'd you let other guys smash?" And he's like, guys, this lady took care of me when I was sick, so I have to do whatever I have to do.
What?
And I was like, what? What? She took care of you when you were sick, so you let other niggas smash? What?
So he's right too.
And then afterwards he broke up with her, and then he pretended like he wasn't in a. He did the sneako. He's like, I shouldn't have let her sleep with other guys.
Oh man, hey, hold on real quick, man. We got 105 people watching, man. We need y'all to do us a favor, man. Smash that like button. We got to get them likes over 100, man. Hit that like button. Share the stream, man. We appreciate y'all being here, man.
Right. Please do. And at the same time, Derek, playing with fire, just based off his looks, I'm not, and him being born, I'm not taking no game from a guy like that.
Facts.
That's hilarious, man, bro.
You know what's the funniest thing? I think Grind, Kevin Ray Wilder, that guy, right? That was exposing Fresh and Fit back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also know the John Anthony lifestyle guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But all of them were friends, right? And all of them were always hyping each other up. Oh, yo, these guys have the best game I've ever seen in the world. That John Anthony guy's like, I've slept with 1,500 women. I'm the master.
Oh, right.
So
yeah, them dudes be so crazy.
He said some of them were trannies.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said he smashed up 1,500 women. He said someone was T. Randy. I didn't mean to say that, but yeah.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, heck no, man.
So he's a a man might have slipped in there one or two.
Look, hey, you know how they be saying once you go black, you can't go back.
Yeah. Yep.
Once you go that way, then you're
right. Yes. Right.
Facts. Because you liked it, basically. You liked it.
John Anthony, based off just the way he talks, he has a real monotone delivery on YouTube. He gives me like a John Wayne Gacy serial killer type vibe. There's nothing about him that screams, oh, yeah, he got the most game I've ever seen. Goddamn, I want to take the name from John. And he's not to say he ugly. Not to seem like no Diddy, but it's like, bro, like we can see you, bro.
Yeah,
we can see you. You're fat as hell. You're slight. You're not like fat. You're not like a solid fat offensive lineman where it's like, oh, he got an athletic shape. You look like
he got a belly.
Yeah, you have a belly. You look like there's a bunch of muscle hanging around under all your rolls.
Yeah,
and then you look like you get on top of people that don't want you to get on top of them. And you do
if you take advantage of them. If you go on YouTube and you type in John Anthony lifestyle exposed, the first video that shows up is him being drunk in like an all-you-can-eat buffet, bro.
Right.
They have to call the cops on his ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, John Anthony ain't fooling nobody, man. And then you got your boy playing with fire, looking like some type of goddamn vampire with his nose. Watch out, bro.
So basically, all three of them were in a group, right, to pick up chicks and shit. So lame, bro. So lame. So all three lame niggas, right? They were in a group and they were trying to pick up chicks all the time. So they were making videos. Oh, this guy's he has the best infield game I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
You should see the way he picks up women. They were all hyping each other up. and then they all got into a beef. I think they were cool for a minute, and then until a year ago, where they all started beefing. Oh, this guy Kevin Ray Wilder, he's a fake, he's a fraud.
Yeah,
but, bro. If you go back to another video, you were talking about how he's the best you've ever seen. What are you talking about? So you were lying about
funny,
that,
man. A lot of people call Kevin Ray Wilder out, man. Now shout out Black V Silver. He's Filipino. He's one of the the good ones. Not
one of the.
I don't mean it like that, but I guess just like you said earlier about the dude who has a Mexican wife. I think D-Trail said it.
Yeah.
You love your people, and that's that. And
right.
then, he was talking about
Black V cool.
Yeah, Black V's cool. He's talking about Kevin Ray Wilder and how he was showing receipts, and Kevin Ray Wilder has no game, bro. It was bad. But I like Kevin Ray Wilder at the time though. But it's like, man,
I like him. I like his content, but I don't know him as a person. I like his content.
Yeah.
When he exposes Fresh and Fit, I like that shit.
Yep.
But listen, anything outside of that, I don't know nothing about it. So look, basically they started exposing each other with receipts. Oh, this guy's a fraud. He doesn't know how to pick a woman.
Hey, them screenshots, bro. Them screenshots to do you in.
So,
screenshots to take you out the game.
Right.
So basically, they all expose each other as being frauds and not being able to pick up any chicks.
Man, yeah.
So it's damn, you guys just self-imploded. Damn.
Yeah, none of them are really in good standing. I think, and then they said Kevin Ray Wilder was living with his dad or something like that, and I guess he had to move back because I don't know, he was mooching off some other dude. He had to move back to the house because the other dude was like, "Man, you're getting too many girls and you're not getting me in here." Something. It was a bunch of
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bunch of weirdness going on. Out of all three of them dudes, I like Kevin Ray Wilder the best. I think he probably got a little raw deal in the way, but
Yeah,
He still has some bad
We gotta
clips.
sit out here. We gotta sit out here and talk about this now. We gotta sit
Right.
out here and
I
talk about
think
this now.
so.
You can't be staying in the house and getting all the pudding now.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I think I watched the video on that. I think I watched the video on
No,
that
it was
where
a white dude. So the white dude was like, he was basically on his like, you're getting all the girls. He was like, you start kind of crying about it.
Oh man,
You're
he
getting all
was
the
about to
girls. I'm
start.
not getting any.
Hey, them
But
white dudes that be crying like that, bro, they be the
I
first ones
think
to shoot the chopper in the air
Exactly, bro.
in the
He's ready.
living room.
He's ready to go find a school and do his thing.
then he Googles what's the nearest school to me, you know?
Right.
So look, so look,
Right.
it's, so look, basically, I think I watched the video where John Anthony was talking about how he got like he got laid by I think it was like 2 times 1 week he got laid, and Kevin Ray was super mad at him like,
Hold
oh
on.
man, you
That's
took
a
all the
feat
girls.
to him? He said so he got laid 2 times in 1 week, and that's supposed to be a feat to him?
Yeah, no, but he's saying
What?
he's saying Kevin Ray Wilder was salty about him getting laid twice same, no, not that week. I meant same night.
Okay.
Twice that same night. He pulled a fresh and he pulled a fresh where he went to the basketball player's mansion and he slept with 3 women at the same
Oh,
time.
you talking about that
For every
old stupid story that Fresh was
yeah,
telling?
yeah, but no, but then John Anthony Lifestyle told the same story, but instead of 3 women, it's 2 women.
Hey, bro,
Wow.
there's this one time I was at the bar and a random NBA player who
It
he
showed
doesn't
up,
know me from
and I
anybody.
went on his Instagram, and I saw that he was following the same woman that I was, and I said, "Hey, you know her? I smash her. You follow the girls that I smash too?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro. Do you know where the party is
Hey,
at?"
he didn't say that.
Yeah.
That's a
He didn't
crazy
say that.
story. Hey, that's a
And
crazy
then,
story, man. You know that did not happen, bro. You know
Right.
that didn't happen.
and you know what the funniest part is the retard. He said the NBA player asked him, "Hey, you know where the party is?" And then he said, "Yeah, I can show you around, bro." And then he said, "Oh, never mind. Forget about that other party. I have a party going out at my mansion. Come
Right.
to my mansion." So
Hey,
why did he
hey,
ask about a party, bro? What are
it's
you
funny
talking about?
how you just got done telling that story, and this dude Tom Lee, after we've been sitting here talking about 10 minutes about 3 different white dudes hating on each other and trying to downplay each other's and trying to take down each other's audience and stuff. This guy Tom Lee comes and talks. I love how black folk hate each other. It's fascinating.
What are you talking about?
What are you
The
talking
only
about?
people we're hating on right now is Sneeko and Myron, and they're not black.
Right. What are you
And the
saying? Yeah,
story we were
Sneeko
talking
Bar.
about
Yeah, what
was
are you saying, bro?
yeah, and the story we were talking about was 3 white guys. What are you talking about? I
Right,
mean,
man.
Asian
Catch up,
guys.
man.
Whatever
Bro.
he's saying, Google Translate isn't translating it the right way. And you know what I'm saying? This dude used an uppercase L for his last name and didn't put an uppercase T in his
It's
in his
Tom
first.
Lee.
Tom Lee.
Tom Lee. I am Tom Lee.
Lee.
I am Tom
This
Lee.
is a dude that has the best recipe for plastic rice and shrimp that you've ever had in your entire life. Like, who cares? Who cares what this dude thinks? Like, we're not on
Right.
trial here.
Yeah, Tom Lee, he
Have
too
you-
busy goddamn hogging up the soy sauce.
Right.
Speaking of Asians, bro, have you seen them eating like live squid and shit, bro?
I've seen that.
Would you guys ever try that shit? I would never, bro.
Nah,
I would never do.
Because squid's got a beacon. They got like a
Bro,
hard beacon.
bro, it's alive and it's flopping in your mouth. It's
I
alive
wouldn't-
and it pause.
I would never live under conditions that create such filth that a worldwide pandemic would sprawl from those. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And mind you, one of the theories of where that pandemic came from was an actual food market in Asia. So that tells you about the quality standards of the food there. I stopped eating like any type of Chinese food or anything when I heard about all of that.
Yeah. It's only one little
Disgusting.
Chinese spot I eat at, and it's because it's in a white neighborhood, so I feel like they wouldn't do nothing too bad to them folks. But I guess I need to probably chill out on them too. But because it ain't right. It's good, but it ain't right.
Yeah,
it's good. Shout out to John Guillory in this thing.
Shout out to John. What's good with it, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, and then John said he had octopus. I had octopus too, but it wasn't no live octopus. It was fried calamari or whatever they say.
It was probably washed and cleaned and all that too, not like how they do in Asia.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat it right out the ocean.
One fresh out the ocean.
I seen this one lady, like I think it was on YouTube. I seen this one lady like get like a whole ass squid and it was alive, and she put it in her mouth and it was flopping all up in there, and she just started like eating it alive. And I'm like, oh,
right.
That's disgusting, man. Kill it first.
I guess IB is a he's
IB.
a
IB in your chat for no reason.
IB Igbo. IB is from Nigeria. He's an Igbo guy.
But you did and you continue to.
Igbo.
You did and you continue to.
But you didn't continue to do so.
IB.
IB, come over here.
I be better than you.
I come from Nigeria.
I be better than you niggas.
Right. Let's go and get this video on. Let's get some more about it. We done roasted the hell out some folks.
Facts.
Foundational Black Americans do that every day. You try to look at us through the eyes of the lowest denominator. You look at Black folks in the
bottom 15%.
You look at the people in the projects as the totality of foundational Black American culture. We get up, go to school, work, do our thing every single day. We go out here, run businesses, get money, do what we're supposed to do.
Right.
The Nigerian brothers and sisters, or Haitian, whoever, when they come over here, we make sure that they're good. We sit up here and help create opportunities for them. When they get businesses, we patronize their businesses. We support people. We make sure that people are good. We don't have that janky ass mentality where I'm against those people. You understand? So a lot of folks, when they come over here, just because you come over here and get a job, because you're not that successful, just because you come over here and get a job, that doesn't mean you're just doing so much better and you're so much smarter. No, you came over here and got a job thanks to the doors that foundational Black Americans kicked in. You understand that?
Yeah, fantastic. But the problem is this: you kicked the door in and then you stayed in the house and got comfortable. Meanwhile, these guys came into the house and decided, wow, there's a lot of opportunity here. It took the house over. That's what I'm trying to say.
What period did we ever get comfortable?
You like to use, hold on.
What are you taking over? Okay,
what period did we ever get comfortable in? How are you getting comfortable?
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a period where we've been comfortable. I don't think
After
so.
slavery, you got the entire limbo time period until the civil rights in 1960. So like when were we ever comfortable?
Yeah.
How do we get comfortable?
Yeah, and then there was the war on drugs where they, saying they were targeting black men.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all kind of crap.
Uh-huh.
All kind of crap. We never been comfortable.
What are y'all taking over?
I let you speak.
What are
Tariq, I let you speak.
What are you taking over? Okay,
I let you speak.
What are you got to elaborate.
I let you speak.
What are you taking over?
Okay.
As a Sudanese immigrant,
he is
what are you taking over?
He's a student of Tommy.
If you let me finish, then I can go ahead and elaborate the way that you want. But what I'm simply saying is, you're saying that you guys created an infrastructure for us to come over and be successful. Fantastic. Awesome. But what I'm saying is that if you create the infrastructure and then the people that come and immigrate that have less opportunity than you come over here and become successful, then you can't sit there and be like, well, you guys are ungrateful, blah, 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 blah.
They didn't have less opportunity, bro. Let's stop that. That's a false equivalency that needs to be stopped right there. Yeah. If you have your own country that you can develop, you're already doing better than us because we don't have a country.
That's really real.
So if you can't develop the argument that they try to use, this is the black people move out of the black neighborhood argument, right? Okay, so immigrants move out of the immigrant country argument here. You see what I'm saying? So these very same people will criticize the Black Lives Matter activists and say, well, they live in the gated community where all the white people live at. You moved away from all of your people to come here where all the white people are at. We didn't.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't. White people brought us here because and captured the black people that were here because they couldn't build. You have an opportunity in your own country. You can create your own economy. You can create your own laws. You can raise your own military. You can develop your own technology, develop your own culture. And you choose not to. You choose to come to the gated fence community of the United States. I don't want to hear this. You came here with nothing. You came here with a country. You got a country you can go back to. We don't have that.
Yeah, it's not even that they choose not to, it's that they can't. So they have to come over here.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. And then they start talking shit like, oh, you guys are lazy. And
I got a homeboy from Haiti. He said that a lot of times like a white dude will come up and give like a Haitian dude a deal or something like that, and it would be for like a lot of money. But then he'll say that the Haitian dude be like, no, I want to keep these, and he'll be like, no, we're gonna take you out if you don't do it or something like that. And then I guess they
Well,
go through with it or something like that.
That's something that the Haitian people, the Haitian population, which is majority Haitian there, they should not tolerate that, and they should get
They
that
should not.
W person up out of the paint.
Yep. That was my point. Yeah. Go and get them folks about the paint, man. I don't see why they're not going and getting everybody from the village to come down there and fight this guy.
Well, see, that's that. Now you got Barbecue doing that now, but the media calling him a thug.
Right. Yeah, he ain't doing nothing wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Barbecue ain't doing nothing different than them Confederate white people did, except for the fact that Barbecue don't have slaves.
He ain't. I guess you could say he ain't doing nothing different from the revolutionary white people.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing different than January 6th.
Exactly.
If them January 6th people is heroes, I don't see how Barbecue ain't.
Right. Right.
Hell yeah, brother.
Because I do fantastic. But my problem is this. Foundationally Black Americans tend to complain a lot about the system, right, that they've been able to enjoy for the better part of multiple decades and say, oh my God, I'm so oppressed.
But Myron, that's our privilege, Myron.
We've enjoyed it.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Emmett Till enjoyed the system. The people from Tulsa enjoyed the system. Really?
Right.
That's what you call enjoyment. But again, Myron comes from one of those cultures where they do 50 Shades of Gray and it's just normal. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then the bad thing is he's not even I guess he's not even looking at the case that recently got thrown out where the elders recently got they got rejected for their reparations for the situation that they're actually owed.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so yeah.
But they never look at any of that. They never look at any of that kind of information. They never look at it because they don't have to look at the information. They know that their arguments are in bad faith. That's one of the reasons why if you pay very close attention to Myron doesn't have any data points that he can argue. There's no events. You see how like when I'm bringing up points, I got events, I got receipts, I got evidence, I have specific incidents that took place, I have people's names, I have studies. Myron them don't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're crazy.
It just came to my mind as soon as you said that,
man. That was a horrible line, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It came to my mind. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, that's something you keep just strictly to your lady at most.
Right.
Yeah, you never said that.
I think he was on something when he made that bar, bro.
He had to be.
Yeah.
He had to be.
Oh man.
People come here. Meanwhile, people come here from poor ass countries that didn't have any opportunity, and they're like, "Wow, you're a bunch of fucking crybabies," and they become successful in the house that you built. That's what I'm saying.
They come over and drive Uber, and thankful that they had to flee the homeland that the other white supremacists broke down, and they didn't fight them. We can't have that.
Nothing wrong with Uber. I drove Uber.
We can't have that same thing.
It's a lot of black foundational Black Americans driving Uber.
2014 to this country with $2,000 in my pocket.
We can't sit here and ignore.
There's no country like America that has more opportunity. So it's me, Calvin.
Who is Calvin?
Some camera.
Let him finish his point, Calvin, because I want to make sure he can say what he's got to say. Go ahead, T.
Yeah, we can't sit here and do what y'all did back in your homeland and ignore white supremacy. We'll turn this into a third world country. Right. Somebody has to fight the white supremacists to get things for non-white people, and we're the only ones doing that.
Low key, I guess, like in a way, Biden and them are trying to turn USA into a third world country. I think if you ask me. Yeah. I think just all the politicians in general.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, they're messing things up.
Yeah,
like I know you talked about it. You were trying to say they're trying to. I guess they're trying to make it hard for everybody in a way where like there's like no middle class or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard somebody say they were preparing for WWE3.
Hey, shout out to the troll containment unit. We got troll containment unit Skull Thumper in the building.
Lee, that boy Tom. What did he say? Yeah, Tom Lee looked like he used Google Translate again because we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Tom Lee about to get troll contained.
Go back to your country. Got that right like this. Got that right like this.
Oh man. That's
Bro,
hilarious.
Tom Lee, man. You ain't Tom Lee. Tom Lee know better than to not only show his face for like maybe 2 comments because he know we'll get at him.
Right.
Yeah. He waits 20 minutes until
Right.
we.
Right.
Facts.
He waiting every 20 minutes to shout a comment out.
And we got the TCU in the building. It's a wrap.
Right.
We ain't even gotta deal
And
with
you
it
know,
now.
also it's because he's using Google Translate. He don't really know how to really throw no good jabs at nobody, and he ain't quick on his feet.
Yeah.
Right.
I think all the good jokes get lost in translation. You know.
That for real. Right.
Right. That's a Chat GPT troll.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's hilarious to him.
And that's something that they'll do though. They'll be using GPT and thinking that they the ones.
I have to break up this black broadcast. There's too much going on in here.
Right.
They're saying too much stuff that makes sense.
But you use Chat GPT for everything.
Right.
You understand these white supremacists ain't trying to give nothing to nobody. Somebody had to say, hey, you're going to have to give something up. And y'all come and enjoy that. And then when you come over here and start trying to align yourself with the same white supremacists, we're looking at you funny style. You understand that?
Okay, can I respond to that? So what I'm saying to that is you're saying, oh, yeah, well, we created this foundation or whatever. But remember, my argument is simply this. In 2024, there's nothing holding back, whether it's an African immigrant or a foundationally Black American. Nothing is holding us back from success. There's this white supremacy that you're talking about.
You hear that? That was the zest right there. In 2024.
Yeah.
Listen to that. In 2024.
And when he did that exact tonality right there, the one white dude that was in the bed with him was behind him.
Yeah, remember?
He was rubbing his shoulders. He was giving them talking points in his ear.
Yeah. He was giving them little massaging light karate chops on his shoulder.
He went back to the booth where he was getting hugged up on that by that white dude.
Hey, Myron is like Frenchie from The Boys. Myron is like Frenchie from The Boys, man.
Wait, are you guys caught up to The Boys?
Yeah, I just watched the most recent one yesterday.
Oh man, did you see, bro? Did you see episode? I think it was episode 3. Oh man. Man.
And you know they're saying The Boys is woke now because they're just not realizing that they're doing a lot of satire towards like racist white people and stuff.
Dude, they're woke.
Right. And they act like they don't like it anymore.
I don't like it. I don't like this. Go woke, go broke, dude.
Remember that one time where all the celebs came together and they said, imagine a world. Well, everybody was getting fucked up by the pandemic, and then all the celebs came together and they're like, imagine a world where there's no heaven. Trying to sing it together. And then The Boys made a parody of that shit.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that. What's up, Vega? We got Vega in this thing, man. But we got your boy Tom Lee with another Chat GPT comment. Said, hate the entire world around you. It will bring you nothing. It will bring you nothing. That was some Asian ass goddamn Chat GPT comment right there.
Man, that was fortune cookie babble right there. Fortune cookie babble.
It would bring you nothing.
It will bring you nothing. Look at this, bro. White people hate the entire world around them. They've literally destroyed every single country that they've ever been to. They've had negative interactions with every single group of people that they've ever come in contact with. And they dropped 2 nuclear atomic bombs on Asian countries. And look at Tom Lee still working in the comment section.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hate the entire world.
Right,
it will bring you nothing.
Yeah, you ain't got no room to talk, bro.
Crack another fortune cookie open and type in the new fortune that's on there because this one is bad.
Right. Yeah, get your IQ up, Tom Lee.
The whole world hates
you supposed to be
US,
Asian.
Right.
Let's get it.
That's holding us back. It's not holding us back.
It is.
Man.
It can hold you back. These white supremacists can say, I'm going to just close the border. I'm not letting none of y'all back over here. They can do that. They run the show. And I acknowledge that. I don't have a problem acknowledging that because that's the truth. It's a race war going on, and the white supremacists are on top of the race war. They can shut these borders down tomorrow. They can shut a lot of stuff down. They can shut down our businesses anytime they feel like it. Nobody's stopping them. We're in a global system of white supremacy. That's what it is. They can go bomb your homeland tomorrow, sir.
A global system
we're in
of
a
white
system
supremacy.
of black. Okay. Can I respond to that? So you're saying that we're in a system of So tell me this: why is it that Black people are admitted at a higher rate to university than white people? Why is it that they have preferential hiring? Why is it that we have affirmative action? Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Why is it that we have historically Black colleges, but we don't necessarily have historically white colleges? Why?
Come on, Myron, that just shows that you're really ill-informed. You don't do any research or anything. You're an idiot, and you act like you're so smart. How do you not know the reason behind that?
Literally every predominantly white institution is a historically white college.
Right.
Just like how the Alpha Phi is a historically white fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ivy League schools are historically white heritage colleges. What is Myron? This is a Sudanese, you know what I'm saying, underachiever attempting to explain American history. There are, I mean, like seriously, we found like historically white, all right? New York is a state that is based on it's a state that's based on a location in England that's called York. All of the places in New England, they're all based on places from original England. Like, what is he talking about? Like, the entire United States is quote unquote historically white. As far as historically Black goes, that doesn't mean Black only admission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know hella Asian dudes that go to, like, Tom Lee might goddamn go to Morehouse. I got a friend that's Asian that goes to Morehouse.
Well, and the historically Black colleges, you know, people like Nikki Haley, her immigrant family was able to get jobs at historically Black colleges and start building their wealth here in the United States. And then she turns out to be an anti-Black racist with extremely large alien gray hands. You know what I'm saying?
And I wonder what happened in Nikki Haley's life that made her start going anti-Black. Was it some dude that like rejected her at the HBCU or something like that?
Nah, she's a modern woman.
Okay.
She's a modern woman. Politically, she's anti-Black. Sexually, I would highly doubt that she's anti-Black.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
She went around here getting piped out.
She got torn up, and then she started hating Black dudes.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Nah, I don't know about that. Nikki Haley, one of them old school modern women. I don't even know if it's possible to quote unquote tear open a modern woman.
Oh man,
that's another discussion.
Oh man, you better tore something for real on her.
Yeah, they got them Play-Doh walls. Them putty walls, you know what I'm saying?
Stretch to the limits, man.
Yeah, Nikki Haley's a gross woman, gross looking woman anyway. I don't need.
And she's old too, damn.
Right,
bro. I'm telling you, she got them stick fingers.
Right,
like them fingers. She got branches on her hands.
Right. They look scary as hell.
Hey, you want me? Torian asked for the link. You want me to shoot Torian?
Yeah, I sent it to him. I DM'd.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Why do we have?
They're called PWIs,
Myron. Hold on. Let me finish. Why do we have?
Why
all
would you
these
need to
things
call it a historically white college? It's already baked in the sauce.
It's PWIs.
But that's my point that I'm trying to get at. We have things in place specifically for Black people, right? That are not available to other races.
That's a lie.
How are Ukrainian students going to historically Black colleges if they're not available? How are Ukrainian and Hispanic students going to historically Black colleges? We got a white girl, I think that was a valedictorian at a historically Black college somewhere, like a white valedictorian. So what is Myron talking about?
That's crazy.
Like the fact that it historically Black college just means that the college was founded by Black founding members. It doesn't mean that it's exclusive and exclusionary, like how white people like to be exclusionary, as if there's something exclusive about being around white people. But it's not exclusionary. It just honors the people that founded it.
Right.
There's no white person that was denied entry to the historically Black college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they get accepted really well when they get there too. They have fun.
Man, they get treated better than everybody else by them coons that run them HBCUs. But anyway,
and the HBCUs are ran by white people now for the most part.
Yeah,
actually, when you really get into it,
the boule.
You know where that, you know where that would never happen.
What's that?
Dr. Umar's school. You know that would never happen.
Dr. Umar, what
was it called again? Marcus Garvey Franklin Douglas Academy. Bro, nobody's saying all of that, bro.
Hey, you know what else? You know what else might not ever happen at Umar Johnson's school? You might not never get taught nothing either. Right.
every 3 years he's on the Breakfast Club. Oh, the school coming soon, bro. You know,
right.
the
you could have got 5 degrees in the time. You could have had a PhD in the time he said that the school was going, but the school ain't even built.
Everybody should have been graduated from the school 3 times over.
Yeah, he was talking about opening the school 2015, bro. It's been like almost a decade. Come on, man.
Right.
Man. You know whose fault it is? The black people. They're not helping me open the school, man.
Exactly.
That's what he said, bro. That's exactly what he said.
My stingy black brothers and sisters that are broke and don't know how to manage money and so damn dumb they won't send me a cash app because they don't understand the technology of how to send it.
Yeah. Right. Right. But then in the same breath, he'll come back and talk about the little New York governor talk about he said we don't understand computers. How can we not understand computers, man?
Right. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what I can't believe she said something so egregious. Bro, you just said we can't use Cash App and balance a checkbook. What are you talking about?
Right.
Have you seen the video where he got a belt out and he started he started stretching the belt out and he's all like, Stephen A. Smith, 1,000 lashes for you.
Yeah, he gonna give out lashes. That's the discipline at FDMG. At Family the Money Gone, you know what I'm saying? He about to get them lashes on you.
Family the Money Gone.
He gonna make them kids act right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna come back with a.
Oh man, that's hilarious. We got Torian in the building. What's good with it, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on? And I have to correct you, Rob, on one thing you said about HBCUs. A lot of HBCUs were not founded by black people. A lot of them were founded by white people.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I know the HBCU I went to was actually it was actually founded by the wife of the man that was getting ready to start the school, but he died before they could open it. And then she took over the reins.
Was that yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Was that guy that was about to start it black, or was he a white dude?
It was a white guy.
Oh wow, I didn't even know what they started. What was their motivation for starting a historically black college?
I don't know, because my school was founded in 1870. So you got to think that was 5 years after slavery officially ended.
Oh man, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
A lot of HBCUs were founded after or post slavery, like literally, like as soon as slavery ended, like not even 10 years for some schools. So they were fresh off the plantation when a lot of HBCUs got started.
Yeah, right. Well, obviously they couldn't start it before, slavery ended,
Yeah.
Man, that's wild. I didn't know that so many was started by white people though. Why do they call them historically black?
A lot of that's because they opened them up and made it for mostly black people because they couldn't go to the PWIs. And a lot of PWIs were founded when slavery was still going on.
Wow.
Yeah, I think all you gotta do is look at the dates.
Right. No, I believe it. People people should talk about that more often.
Like I said, I went to an HBCU, and when I was thinking about it, I was like, wow. Now that I think about it, my school, my alma mater, was founded in 1870, and the official ending of slavery was 1865. So 5 years later.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I didn't know.
So you got to think there was no way that a black person could have founded a lot of these schools.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a real good point.
Yeah, that's real, for real. I didn't even know that. Hey, Torian hit us with some good facts right here.
Yeah.
Always.
They be
Torian
hiding
always
those,
do.
Yep.
Hey.
Let's get this video going.
All groups go to HBCU.
Yeah, but what's their
so Myron? Those people had to create that network, right? Because of the history, and that's why I say y'all see a lot of intellectually dishonest shit, right?
Right. Yeah, that's not even intellectually honest, man.
Like even the part about well, why is it that something about civil rights, right? That in the interim during the civil rights, or why you're not succeeding, huh? You.
All right, let's go to let's hear from.
I said in today's day and age,
but you're forgetting about the in between, right?
Someone from,
but you're not mentioning,
bro. You have to let people finish their statements. You have to let people finish their statements, bro. Like I know you may think you know what he's gonna say, just let them finish, please. Go ahead, Myron.
No, I was just saying. I was to clarify what you're saying. I was saying that in 2024, there's nothing holding you back from success, regardless of your skin color. But continue.
Right, you said that over and over again.
Yeah, so there's no lasting ramifications of all the policies enacted since the civil rights movement. There's no lasting ramifications, right?
What policies are you talking about?
We're talking about pumping drugs into the community, right? Through by way of Iran-Contra. We're talking about NAFTA. We're talking about crime bills, right? We're talking about welfare reform. 2 crime bills and welfare reform. And welfare didn't even benefit us, right? But they damn sure racialized it, right? And that was right after NAFTA, right? That trade deal took most production jobs away from that middle class working community, right? Shipped them overseas, right? So you're not being intellectually honest. You're glossing over all that, right? And with those trade deals comes immigration policy, which a lot of you motherfuckers got here. Let's keep this shit a buck. So come on.
Okay. So explain to me then. So you're talking about immigrants, blah, 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 coming in here. So as a foundationally Black American, you have all the advantages. You're a U.S. citizen. You speak the English language. You got a free education.
Because they're still that system.
What's keeping you back from beating out? What's keeping
free education? Amazing. We were just talking about college. What college is free?
Right.
Even on an associate level, you still got to pay for it. And the only way college will be free for you is if you get a full scholarship, and you got to work for that.
Right, and a lot of the state programs that do make college for free, because you could use post-secondary while you're a sophomore or while you're a junior and a senior in high school, but that's something that's free for everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's not something that's specific for Black people. Like Myron is trying to act like there's all these policies and privileges and handouts and set-asides for Black people, which there's not.
Right.
keeping you back from holding, just beating out some, spear chucking African?
Now, why does he have to be a spear chucker? And you're African.
Oh, that's what you've been saying the whole time. I
never said nobody was a spear chucker.
He's not Black for real.
I don't.
You made a bunch of jokes about Africans and everything else like that. These immigrants, right, that you've been ridiculing the entire night. Why can't you guys beat them out as American citizens that can speak English?
We
Why
have.
can't you not just beat them out?
We have. We're doing better than them.
Okay.
Why can't the white people beat them out as American citizens?
Say what now?
Why can't white people beat them out as American citizens?
Right.
Just imagine this. As much of a problem as white people have with immigration, why do they have a problem with immigration?
Facts, because they're doing so well.
Like literally, this country was designed for their success and sustenance. How can an entire country that's designed for you? That's why they call it those think tanks. That's why they call it the Heritage Institution, and another code word for white people is Heritage Americans, because this is their heritage. That the people that came over here and stole this land made for them. You still can't. There should be no trailer parks. There should be no meth addicts. There should be no full methadone clinics with white people. There should be no white men offing themselves at the highest rate. There should be none of that. None at all. They've literally got the red carpet rolled out for them, and now the red carpet is just a carpet that's blood soaked because they won't stop offing themselves at the highest rate of everybody in the United States.
Oh, I thought you said stop offering themselves at the highest high rise.
That too.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing better than you.
We're doing better than you, brother. I mean, come on, man.
That's actually
the system actually likes to underpay you, right? And they know you're docile.
That's actually not true. Nigerians are some of the highest. Nigerians are the highest earning blacks.
No, they're
I don't know what
not.
you're talking about.
No, none of you guys. You guys are not really balling out, Myra. Let's stop this fantasy.
The Nigerians are by far the most successful blacks.
Myra, none of you are balling.
I mean, they
they
picked every white supremacist talking point they could think of in that moment, in this whole thing, and just threw it everywhere, seeing which one was sticking. Every last one of them slid down the wall. Not one of them stuck. Not one of them landed. And they did this against, and they thought if they could dogpile onto one person, that somehow they would actually win. You got people on X who follow them that think they actually won this so-called debate.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
I say we must have been listening to two different things.
Yeah, they're getting whooped on right now.
Exactly.
It's just gaslighting. That's the only thing that they can do is gaslight.
Yeah, that's why it is.
Yeah, that's all.
Repeat the same thing over and over again, hoping it's gonna sound right the second or third or fourth time.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like a kindergartner could beat these guys in a debate.
Yeah,
right.
There was a time period where people thought that nasally voices and fast talk had something to do with some type of correlation to intelligence, but the veil has been lifted.
Thank God. The veil shouldn't even been there.
Yeah, I agree. Facts.
Right. Yeah, right.
the prosperous Nigerian community in America.
Fake diplomas and flake stats, right? We
real
know
talk.
this.
You know the fake diplomas. And
All right, let's go. Wait, real quick.
You know what's so crazy?
Yeah.
If Myron actually knew his geographical surroundings, he would have been able to answer that question that Tariq just gave, because there is a place in the States that has a thriving, mostly Nigerian community. It is a city. I don't know. They most likely don't, of course, don't own the city, but because most of them congregate there, of course, they'll probably do group economics in that particular area. In the city that I'm talking about is Houston. Houston has the largest, has the highest populated area of Nigerians in the entire establishment.
Oh,
I know that.
I didn't know that.
I looked that up. I had looked that up the other day when I think when Kid Gravity was going over this, and I just said, I'm curious, where is this located? And it came up Houston.
I would have thought it was like Utah or some shit.
I would have thought it was New York.
Utah.
Because they be moving to obscure.
Not the Mormons.
Yeah, they be moving to like
state.
they be moving to like random places, bro. You know?
Right, like Ukraine.
No, that is true though.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
India.
They do be in some random
Who the
places.
fuck goes to India as a black man?
You said to India?
Yeah. What black man was like, oh, I want to go to India. That shit
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, right. That shit stinking. Them folks, it stank them, and they don't like us. Let's go.
Oh man.
Let's see, real talk. Say, but
India is a messed up place, man.
Yeah, India's a messed up place. I've never want to visit India ever in my life.
Yeah, that's a place
Yes, you do. You only want to come to India.
Right.
Hey, that's a place you don't want to take any female,
yeah, that too.
Derek has gone on many dates.
Even when I see like an Indian place, like a food place, I never can go.
Derek has gone on many dates in India.
Hell fucking no, man.
One time I seen this, I went to this Indian street food place. It's like a fast food chain, and I got a samosa out of there, and it was nasty. Like they actually put it inside of the a burger bun.
Bro,
crazy.
I'm just gonna say, bro, Indian chicks are not it, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
They're not it from they're not it from a racism standpoint, definitely. I guess when an American Indianized girl, an Americanized Indian girl is like a good looking girl, but they just
I'm talking about Indian, not just American Indian. I'm talking about
listen, bro. Like what's crazy is like when it comes to the foreign chicks, it's not real hard for like most foreign accents to be made like most foreign accents can be made to be sexy in some way, like regardless of where they from. You know what I'm saying? There is no possible way you can make an Indian accent sexy. Like, how do you make that? Yeah, how do you make that sexy? Like, could you imagine like a Indian woman talking dirty to you? Like,
right there.
Yeah, I just be like, man, shut up and just do your job.
That's the spot right there. That's the spot.
You're gonna you're gonna de-harden me. Watch out. Yeah, shut that shit up, man. Shut that shit up, Get that shit out of here, Osprey. You just goddamn go down.
Hell no, man.
That's a fact. You better change that subject. Y'all not balling out like that. You're not doing so much better than us over here.
Nigerians are the most successful blacks, bro.
How so? How? Okay, then name the successful.
They have the highest annual income, somewhere around 80%.
You know why? No. Let's break that down. Let's break that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to all these people ever have is talking points. Yeah. If you ask them for any type of
and we've heard them.
Yeah, and we've heard them because they haven't changed any in God knows how long.
Right. They haven't changed them since Muhammad Ali did that interview with that little bussy dude. That
time. Yeah, facts. They ain't changed them since the Malcolm X interview at Berkeley.
No.
Right. They got the same exact numbers, same exact talking points. And there's no way that nothing has changed.
I would have asked them to pull a stat up just to make him look even more dumb.
Yeah,
Where did you get that from? Like, what statistical data did you pull that from? And I bet you it's some kind of Photoshop chart on X.
Right.
I know where he got those from. He got those from the Nigerian princess.
Yeah.
Right.
I am a Nigerian prince. Please send me money.
I can tell you what some Nigerians are known for, and that's scamming.
That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
got the
saying.
fake degrees and stuff, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. How
Yeah,
many
a lot of them.
Nigerians?
and
How
also too,
many?
I'm a one time one of them Nigerians had hacked my Instagram account one time, and then when we found the location of where the hack was, luckily I was able to get my account back within the same week. They was all the way in Nigeria.
Whoa.
While claiming to be here in the States. They was in
That's
Nigeria.
crazy.
He's one of them type of people that's like, my name is John.
That's crazy,
And
right?
speaking of scammers, it's a YouTube channel on here that I came across like 2 weeks ago, where all they do is expose a bunch of these so-called call center scammers. And man, it's crazy. And most of them are in India.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's real
Wait,
though.
I was gonna say this, Widow. Have you seen that YouTube channel, Pocket Watching with JT? How many Nigerians have been on there, bro?
A lot.
That's asking. Also, bro, they have whole ass industry, like I think billions of dollars in India where they just scam people, bro. It's like scam call centers, man.
Give me your money.
Like when y'all get a chance, just go look. I found myself going down the rabbit hole looking at one. I forgot what channel it was.
I think it was.
And they had like hours long videos of them like exposing all these Indian scammers out of these call centers. And it was so funny how the person did it, because basically the way that the person did it is that this person knows how to hack into stuff themselves. And they did something that made them look like Robin Hood. They done hacked into the thing and they done called the people and that they were trying to scam and said, look, don't talk to this person because this is a scammer. They hacked into the system so the people that lost money got their money back. They done hacked into the system so they could have a server. They hacked into their server and was able to get access to all the surveillance cameras in the call center and on the webcams of their laptops. Like this person was good. Like this person was good.
I think you're talking about Jim Browning. I think that was his name.
I don't know if that's his name, and I need to look up what.
Google,
I need to
YouTube it. I think he has like a whole channel on scammers and exposing them.
Hey, John Giller is corroborating our story here. He says, facts. I speak with Indian women every night at my job.
Nano Bader. That's his name. Nano Bader.
Nano Bader.
Yes. That's the name of the show.
name. That's a hell of a name.
And this person got so much of a good following that every video they post up gets like at least 1 million views every time. Like that's literally like they and they don't even have 1 million subscribers.
And they only have 200K. Yeah, they only have
exactly.
200K.
And each video that they do gets like around 1 million views per video.
They probably.
I see it. 500K, 2 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million.
The person is
7
good.
million. Damn.
Yeah, this person is good. Like they good at like getting into the hacker system. He's basically hacking the hackers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I guess he might be an Indian dude too, and he might be.
I think he looks Indian.
He working them YouTube bots.
Right.
Yeah, but he's good. Just go look at one of his videos. I'm telling you, it's fun. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Chris Hansen used to do How to Catch a Predator. Except for him, he's catching scammers. So just keep that in mind and know that it's hilarious in the end when they finally catch him.
Right.
Why don't you take a seat?
Hello, my name is Nano Bader, and I'm here, guys, to show you guys a new scam.
Oh, he's actually done that. He's actually called them up one time and did a disguised voice where he was actually trolling them, and he threw on like an American accent. It was hilarious because he had them scammers pissed off. That's so funny.
Hey, them guys got when they talk English, it's like you can barely understand what they're saying. Like I hate when I'm getting I'm doing a customer service call with them, and they send it to an Indian person, and it's like I don't know what you're saying.
You call customer service for T-Mobile. My name is John. How may I help you?
You be like, what's your name?
Can you please read me your birthday?
Right.
Yep.
Give me your birthday. Then they start getting off.
They start getting mad.
They start getting mad.
Yeah, I yelled at an Indian dude one time. He tried to yell back. I was like, man, shut your ass up and do your job.
Hey, I got
that's fine.
Yesterday,
I tried to do my best to help you, but you.
Yesterday, I got one of those scamming PDF emails where they tried to say that it was something about the something I was supposed to pay and using PayPal and say, oh, you owe like $499 or something through PayPal. First off, with my Photoshop skills, I know what bad Photoshop look like. Whoa. And that was horrible. Like I can tell that they literally did a lot of copy and paste and try to rearrange some stuff around. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, I would never make a payment like that using PayPal. And I said, nope, delete. I said, I know exactly what this is.
Why do you
And I
only
look,
keep
and
trying
one
to
thing I
get you-
always do is I make sure to go and Google something first, and usually go on Reddit or something, like in one of those Reddit forums, and they will know and tell you what all the scams are and what to look out for.
We are calling from a recorded line for Mr. Torian Rain. Can you please give me the verified last 4 digits of your social security number, please?
It's crazy because that's spot on.
Yeah, they called me saying they was IRS one time. I was like, okay.
I am the IRS.
I love how they say, oh, we're here to verify this. Can you put in your number? Like, yeah, they don't have the number.
Right.
You can verify yourself.
Right. I'm here to verify your credit card number. Like, what do you mean you're here to verify my credit card? No.
That makes no sense.
Oh man.
That down. That household income is
What's
higher.
the excuse now for why they're laughing?
The household income is higher for a lot of immigrants because most foundational Black Americans have 2 income households, either 1 or 2.
And y'all got 50 staying to a house. So I mean, what are we saying?
Keep watching it because you it's like you spoke real soon with that one.
Okay.
A lot of you immigrants have 30 niggas living in the house,
There you
all
go.
driving Uber, and that makes the income for the household go up higher. That's the only reason. It's
I'm
not
pretty
that you
sure
work
it's citing
harder.
per
It's
capita.
more of you living in a damn house. So tell all of it and put it in the right context. It's not that you have these prosperous communities.
Love the
anywhere.
stereotyping.
Y'all don't have
He
that.
ain't lying. Now he's stereotyping. Now he's stereotyping.
All of them niggas
Now
are
he's
sleeping on top of each
stereotyping.
other.
Right.
My
And
friend
it-
said, no, he was doing that shit too, bro. He was sleeping on top of each other.
Yeah, right. He had the white boy sleeping on.
He said, no, I'm in my room with 30 niggas.
Right. That's hilarious. And listen, Myron always stereotypes. He always stereotypes. So we know you
Always.
love stereotypes, bro. So deal with it.
After this so-called debate, Myron literally could not keep FBA's name out of his mouth on X. I mean, he must have said FBA and Tariq in like so many posts on X after this. Like he got in his head, much like Jasmine Crockett did with Marjorie Taylor Greene a few weeks ago, and she couldn't stop posting about it. See, I always tell you that mental capacity, that mental enslavement is something else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
percent true. There is no prosperous communities that you guys have like that. Y'all just live in the house.
Tariq, have you thought
y'all
about
have
this?
a whole bunch of
Besides
people
your
living in the
stereotypes,
house. and-
I'll tell you why Nigerians earn more. I'll tell you why. Because they have 2-parent households.
No, they have
Okay?
30.
They
They
send
have
their kids
30
to school.
member in the household.
Hold on.
It's a whole bunch of
They
people
have
living in the
5-parent household. They have
That's fine.
5-parent household.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
One
okay,
father,
make as many
4 wives.
stereotypes. The point is this.
Come on.
The point is this. They value the nuclear family. They value the nuclear family. That is the biggest thing
No,
here that the
sir.
FBAs don't see.
In Nigeria has the highest fraternity fraud rate in the world, sir.
Y'all be beating y'all
Nigeria has the
bitches up,
highest
man. Cut it
fraternity
out.
fraud. Don't you dare go there. Nigeria has the highest fraternity fraud rate in the
So we
world.
was talking about all them scammers that Nigeria have over there. I just gave you the example in my story. It's a lot of them that are engaged in that. I forgot it was a story I came across. If it was not last year, it was maybe 2 years ago of somebody from Nigeria who lived in my state who literally was committing this big I don't know if it was a welfare fraud, but it was some kind of a scheme. No, it was with the post office. The person worked with the post office and he did something and he took the people's paychecks. He was stealing the people's paychecks like out of the mail and putting them in his account. And they said when it was all said and done, this guy had over $1 million in people's pay stubs.
Wow.
And the thing is when he was on to him, he tried to leave the establishment to go back home to Nigeria, but they caught him at the airport.
Hey, first paycheck that's going missing. I'm questioning the mailman. What the hell? What the hell? Hey, where's the first paycheck, nigga?
Right.
They don't.
Oh yeah, because he was doing it for a while. Because he was doing it for a while.
What's that?
Yeah.
Now I was talking about the person with the post office scam, the one with the paychecks. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing it for he was doing it for like about 2 years. That's how it racked up.
And who was the people that was doing that scam with those fake nursing degrees down in Florida?
I don't think those were Nigerians. Let me see the fake nursing degree.
Yeah, I think they were immigrants. I thought though they might not have been Nigerians though. That's one thing that they do work hard
they
at.
said they sold over almost 8,000 fake diplomas. That is insane.
Yeah.
They said they sold them for about $15,000 a pop.
Facts.
And did you hear about the Somalians in Minnesota that tried to do that?
I heard about that one. I did hear about that when that just happened. I just heard about that.
Bro, I will say the immigrants are like the hardest working scammers I've ever known in my life.
Man, facts. They be working hard at scamming people, bro.
And get this, y'all. They said that the fake nursing degree one that Rob was just talking about, they said at $15,000 a piece with those fake nursing degrees, they said that in total they netted $114 million.
God damn.
Right. We in the wrong business, y'all.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, we should go to
get this, y'all. And get this, y'all. One of the main people that was involved with this, I don't know if this is their real name or not, but they went by the name of Napoleon.
My name is Napoleon.
Hey, bro, we need.
My last name is Dynamite.
We need to go to Nigeria. Ask them to teach us how to scam, bro.
Bro, facts. They be doing that crazy, type of crazy scams. Like, send me a full Bitcoin and I'll send you this cryptocurrency that's not worth anything.
But based on some of these names that the people that was involved, they have some French sounding names, and if they aren't, they are definitely Creole because some of these last names look very French like.
I believe it.
Yeah, but that's it. Happened last year.
Right. Yeah, I think it's about time for us to go on. Candace, guys, but it's been real, man. I appreciate all y'all in here, man. Rob with the receipts, Torian with the facts, Derek with the humor, and everybody that's been commenting and adding their points too. To for us to bounce off even Bit Mexico, we roasted the hell out of you, and you got that. Goddamn Tom Lee. He in the middle of him goddamn being stingy with the soy sauce, he came and tried to say something. Good.
He had that dum sauce.
Yeah, that dum. Oh man, guilty. That dum sauce.
Oh,
man. We got to go and get up out of here, man. It was a good, nice, long stream. We appreciate everybody, man. Y'all need to go and make some donations, man, like Dr. Umar one time, man.
Hit that cash app. Hit the cash app.
Cash app, man. That Dr. Umar cash app, man. But yeah, man. We will see y'all next time, man.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.